fairies frolicked there, and they're sleeping somewhere near. Welcome, Pirate Council. May our tall tales please you. When we last left our heroes, they'd been making their way through Granny Nightshade's sweatshop, Loom Lurch, freeing children. Sorn found a library of warded books, skimmed through one or two before yeeting them out the door to turn into ash. Pauly was able to recruit a rug of smothering to join the pirate crew, and Karu had a tense exchange with Lot over the destruction of an undead ghoul. Where do you all find yourselves as you have sort of ransackled a lot of this house? Were there any kind of final things as you hear the sound of singing outside as Will of the Feywild and his gang of merry thieves start making their way to the house?
I'd like to think that, like, as we've walked back into the kitchen, I've, like, gone into the study, and I'm like, hey, Pauly, check this out! And I'm just like, just stand right here, like, outside the door, and I'm just yeeting the last couple of books at him, and they're just going, just before they hit.
Pauly definitely flinches at the first one, like, knowledge!
Now it's knowledge, dust, enjoy.
Yeah. I think you've searched pretty much every room of this place now. You came across a creepy-looking rocking horse outside. You've left that. You haven't really looked at the gardens at all, apart from bringing in one of the little pigs, one of the little
Piggy Wiggies.
Little piggy wiggies. And you've sort of brought all the children into the kitchen, where now, you know, the cauldron above the stove is kind of bubbling away. There's the earthy kind of smell of some kind of soup or broth that's sort of ready to go.
Pauly's definitely just entertaining the kids, you know, just doing, like, you know, little juggling things and that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like Karu has shrunk down by now. I feel like we've probably fucked around for an hour.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, you've definitely had a short rest, so let's make him small
short
again.
rest.
I might as well use some hit die then. Ooh.
Me too.
I'm going to use all my hit die.
Same.
I played my short rest before, like, literally at the end of the session last week.
59, yes.
God damn.
That's a lot of healing.
I'm healed up. I needed exactly like that much.
I'm going to
9.
like, while we're, like, leaving, I want to spend a little bit of time and look at that the scrying necklace thing.
Mm-hmm.
Eyeball necklace. And, like, I'll hold it up to my eye.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to see if I can see through it.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Perception.
You see an
Roll.
eyeball staring back at you.
20.
Dirty 20. I like that. So, you hold up the sort of the eye, and you can't see through it at all, but after a moment, you see, like, the eyeball kind of twitch a little bit, look around quickly, and then snap back to your eye.
I put it back in the bag, and then I put that bag back in the box, and then I put that box in my bag of holding. And I go, well, that was weird.
What was weird?
Yeah,
I tried to look through the scrying eyeball thingy, and then the eyeball moved. So I think someone saw, like, all they would have seen is just my eye really close up, but, like, yeah, so now it's away.
Didn't you say not to look in that? I feel like you said not to look in that.
No, I said we needed to put it away so that no one else could look at that.
No
Right.
one but you.
Right. I
was
wanted
just
to
saying
look at
what
that.
Well, you can look at it if you want. It just looks,
No.
it just moves around a lot. It's kind of weird.
It's probably not a good idea to keep pulling it out.
Yeah, that's. I'm glad that it looked around for, like, the brief time I had it out of the box bag. It only looked around when it was like in front of my face. So all they saw was my face. So
What
like
if-
someone might come and kill me, but
yeah, by seeing your face, they know that she's dead, right?
Yeah, and also, like, what if it's like a super wide angle on their side, like a fisheye, and they actually
Like
could like
fisheye.
see all the way out?
well, I had it like up against my eyeball almost. So like they would have
Yeah.
seen like the bridge of my nose and then
Yeah.
whatever's on this side of my head, which is, and I look over and I'm like, a bookshelf.
Mm,
Granny
that's-
Nightshade's bookshelf.
Yeah, bookshelf.
Oh yeah, shit! I didn't think about that. Well,
I'm sure it's fine.
We're gonna believe that it's fine.
We're gonna have to believe that it's fine. What
Yeah,
do we do?
alright.
As we sit in this kitchen with a murdered hag next to us, this is fine.
Yeah, we're all like surrounded by and covered in blood.
House is on fire.
Where
Yeah,
are we
that's-
going to next? Like, what are we doing now?
So Will arrives. Everyone's favorite
Yeah.
gangster leader.
Scallywag.
Where is he here? He's got
I was your favorite scallywag.
Star with him, the little Displacer Beast kitten.
Oh my god, yes.
And he's got his kids with him. He's got Bobby, Sloane, Zenor, and the children, the sort of lost children. There's Nal, the 11-year-old drow, Sung, Philomena, Brotor, Pud, Wendell, Roth, Vivelda, Caliban, Ogo, and Mishka.
Okay.
Oh, Mishka really likes vodka.
Um,
Vodka.
they're all a little bit nervous at first, but kind of Will leads them in, sort of teaches them how to sing like the cool fun songs. When Will sees the exploded corpse, exploded head / corpse of Granny Nightshade, he kind of looks around a little bit impressed. Like you can definitely tell he's impressed. Like he, maybe he thought you guys were cool. He didn't think you were Exploder Hag's head.
He's
Kinda
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take one look at him and go like, well, "What'd you expect? This is what we do."
Right. Yeah. Well, this is definitely going to help us get. I mean, my plan was just to get the kids out of her clutches, but yeah, the fact that she doesn't exist to clutch anymore is.
Well, I mean, her clutches are technically still there. They're just inoperable.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the question now is, I guess we'll just have to find a way home for some of these kids, or for the kids that don't want to go home and just want to stay here. We can have like a Promised Neverland style.
Actually, now that you mention that,
Mhm.
a lot of these kids came from the Witchlight Carnival, right?
Yeah.
There's a portal to the Witchlight Carnival, like behind me in the study. If we could spend a little bit of time, I could probably open it, or at least try. For anyone that wants to sort of start making their way home.
Yeah. I think that'd be great. The only problem I foresee is that the Witchlight Carnival's been going around for years and years and years, and time is a little bit different here. Like, these kids may be returning to find that their brothers and sisters are now grandparents.
Yeah, but like we can just return them to the carnival, and like that's a real great place now. We sorted that out.
That's fair.
And like maybe they want to just live a life of leisure at the carnival for now, and then when we're done here dealing with this mess, I'm sure we could find some crazy benefactor to look after them. We do have, I do have Mordenkainen's number in my little black book.
That's a good point. Well,
I don't know what
Yeah.
he'll do to kids, but like,
I mean, there's worse places for kids to grow up than a carnival. I mean, that's kind of like a found family situation. Those who want to stay here could stay here, and anyone who wants to head back into the real world and live their lives a little bit more, not hang out in a giant treehouse and go on adventures, that's fine. They can go.
yeah, anyone that wants to be boring can go back to the carnival and live that life.
We reckon we know that little Displacer Beast's mum too. That, like the mum is
Yeah.
definitely at the carnival.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she is there.
That's true. I think
That is correct.
there's probably some families who are missing their kids and would definitely want to see them again, have that kind of peace of mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, Star's
Although-
mum is definitely still there if Star wants to go back.
Although realistically, if we figured out how to start and turn on and turn off this portal, you could probably take over this, like, piece of land, just visit every now and then. I wouldn't stay here because, like, her sisters are still doing their thing. But you could probably come back and come and go, and if any kids want to go, you can just bring them back.
Hobgoblins in the area, so I would
but
be
they're
careful.
scared now.
Yeah, they live and operate businesses here, right?
I could start another war and get them on my side like I did with the frog people. I'm good at that, apparently.
It didn't work out particularly well.
Yeah,
from
but there's no
what I
hag here to
remember.
kill everyone this time. We killed the hag first. This might be the way that we do this, and then it works out. It's just
But there-
trial and error.
There's still 3 more hags. Like,
Well,
2 sisters and the mum.
yeah, we got to really deal with the mum, because I feel like she can take over, like, any of these areas, but the sisters are kind of, like, stuck to their own sort of plots of swamp. Like ogres, they don't like to leave their swamps. I could be wrong there. I don't know.
Well, Will says, you guys are kind of off in the study looking at the portal that goes to the Witchlight Carnival. He says, I could open that thing up. I may have once upon a time, had to go back and forth between here and the Witchlight Carnival.
Why, Will? Why would you have to do that?
I used to work for Granny Nightshade.
Well, that's neither here nor there. That's in your past. I didn't know you then. I can't be angry about it. It's kind of messed up, but I've done some pretty messed up stuff myself. It's fun.
Yeah.
I got a whole town killed, like just a few days ago.
he looks at you and says, "Yeah, I think everyone should go through the portal."
But like, if you want to go through, like, at least there's a place that you can come through back to here. But maybe send like a scout through and just double check before you guys. If you want to get out of Dodge for a little while we deal with this, that could be a safe option for you. He
says, "Well, I'll stick around because there's always people, especially kids, wandering into the Feywild or getting dragged into these kind of side realms, and it'll help if there's someone here to kind of help look after them and keep them safe."
Like a concierge.
I don't understand that word, but sure.
Yeah, I don't either. I read it in one of the books that is now in that pile of dust. Anyway, yeah. So maybe send the kids through. Let them just lay low for a bit, and don't worry. We'll reach out again.
So he walks up to the mirror, looks at your little post-it note, flings that off to the side.
Well, he knows best.
Puts his hand on it, and you just hear this, like a deeper resonance than an 11-year-old boy should ever be able to make. And there's like a crack of thunder, and you can see that the portal is connected. You can see the room beyond is now the Hall of Mirrors.
All right, I'm gonna say, can you write down how you did that?
He says, "Do you speak Giant?"
I can read Giant. It might take me a little while to figure out how to speak it, but I can read it.
He says, "Okay." So you get a piece of paper, and he just starts writing down all these symbols. You understand it from a from a written point of view. It's sort of like almost like a song. about the Witchlight Carnival. But because it's in Giant, it's in this sort of very low, like Mongolian throat singing kind of tone that you would need to be able to, copy.
Yeah, so I understand it in like a literal sense. I just don't understand the phonetics of it properly.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I've written that down, so I could probably spend some time to learn how to speak.
Sure.
At least rudimentary Giant. But yeah, I've marked that down that I now have the recipe. Just not the tools.
That's right. I think like a bunch of the kids will go in. Nal, the young drow, will go in, like, kind of give you a thumbs up, Sorn, as he goes through.
You give him a little pat on the back, and he hears in his mind before he goes through. Keep it up, bud. I'll do good for your name while we're here.
He's like, oh, well, I can't wait. Now, was he deceived as well, or was it just everyone else was deceived?
No, I deceived everyone else, but I told him exactly what I was doing.
Oh, okay,
That I was just trying to make him seem cooler than he is.
Yeah, so he's not going through going like, wow, my future's going to be amazing. He's going through going like, oh, wow, I met a really cool guy.
Yeah.
And
maybe his future might be amazing. We might take him under our wing, and I'll raise him as an evil drow.
That's right.
Could be cool.
Damn it.
Hey, I'm a drow, okay? I have to be evil. It's
good
written in
drow.
the rules.
There's good drow.
Yeah,
We
I
all turn
literally
evil.
play a good drow. What the fuck?
Yeah, but I was brought up in Menzo Baranzan.
So is Drizzt. It's your choice. Evil's a choice.
Yeah. Well,
You're not born
I like
with
that choice.
I'm not a drow, and I like murder.
it. You know what?
Yeah, exactly. See, maybe it's Maybelline.
Will of the
Timmy on the
Feywild
other side.
used to be evil. He chose to now be good.
Still disappointed about that. He was my boy. I was going to write him into the will
Yeah.
of the Feywild.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I think most of the kids go through and are sent through into the Witchlight Carnival. I think Diana probably like speaks to each of the kids, and he's like, "Oh, you need to go find Burley. Burley will take care of you."
Maybe Diana should go with them to look after them for now, and then we'll go pick her up on the way out. That way she doesn't get murdered.
Yeah, but she'd spent her whole time in the Witchlight Carnival cursed as a centaur.
Good point.
Might be a
yeah,
little
true.
bit triggering. She also makes us very strong.
True.
She will take orders. Like, if you think it's worthwhile her going there to stay safe, she will. She's certainly not a fighter. So she'll take your hint there. But if you want her to stick around, she's happy to do that too.
Yeah, all right. I think I'll ask her. I'll be like, how do you feel about just going to make sure, like, you can relay the message to the guys and just, like, tell them what's going on in here, and we need these kids looked after, and not looked after in the drow way. Actually looked after and nurtured, not murdered. Make sure they're okay.
She says, "Yeah, that's fine. I mean, if that's what you want me to do, I can go through and do that."
Well, I mean, if you're comfortable doing it, I'll also like flicker a couple of gold pieces and say, "Here, while you're there." Actually, I think I've got some tokens left. I'll give her some tokens for there as well, and just say maybe like you might be able to find some more human-esque or humanoid-esque clothing other than just my coat, because you got a real sort of flasher vibe going on at the moment.
She says, "Oh, well, Karu was gonna take me shopping."
Just in the
Alright,
meantime.
We can do it later, Diana,
Yeah.
if you want to go.
Just for now. So you're warm, you know?
Okay, well, I can wait. If that's what you want, I can wait at the carnival. See the kids are looked after, or if their parents are around for sure. She'll pick up Star, the little displacer beast.
Also, it's probably a good idea, because it's about to get a lot more ridiculous in here than it has been. And you're a valued member of the crew, and we don't want you dying. So, I think it's for the best. For now.
Okay.
Can we send Lot back too? Because she's a bitch.
Yeah, just send out.
heals. We do need heals though.
We have 2 healers in the party.
No, we don't. We don't have 2 healers. We have 1 paladin.
And 1 divine sorcerer.
Wait, you can heal?
Yes! I just don't do it very often.
So
I like
we
to
have
heal myself a lot.
we have 1 paladin.
1.5 healers. I'll settle for half.
Yeah.
Well, I think together you and I make 1 healer.
Yeah, show me
Yeah.
show me whenever you've used your spell slots for healing, and then I'll believe you.
I
Hey,
use
I
prayer
can
of healing
heal.
after every fight.
I can heal 45 points in 1 bam, so
That's huge.
isn't
Yeah,
it?
I can heal like 27.
Alright. It's not a dick measuring contest.
I'm not very good at
Haven't
healing.
actually
Well,
healed
Okay,
anyone.
look, it's not.
If
it's,
it
yeah,
was,
correct,
mine is
correct.
bigger, so
Exactly. It's not about the size of your healing. It's when you, or if you ever use it.
Alright, well, that's fair enough. I'm just going to inflict a wound onto Pauly right now. I'm going to pat him on the back and his shoulder just starts to hurt. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't know what I'm
If you
I don't
inflict
know what I'm
wounds on
doing.
someone, then heal them. I don't think that makes it better.
Makes it more fun, though.
Yeah.
Oh god.
But yeah, it's probably a good idea to send them through with the kids. I'll give them a little bit of gold and...
I was just joking about Lot, but
No, we should keep Lot with us. We should keep
yeah,
Lot.
yeah. No, I was just joking.
You're sending Diana?
Yeah, we'll send Diana through. I'll give her a bit of gold and the tokens for the carnival so that they can at least, like, she can show the kids a good time, and if they need anything while they're there, they've got some cash.
And she knows where the Displacer Beast is, so
Well, she worked there. She knows where everything is.
exactly.
Just like the
Do we-
perfect person to send.
Do we have a way of getting her back?
Well,
She wants
we're
to
going to have to
come
go back through there. So I'm assuming each of the hags have some way to get there, but that's purely assumption.
We know
That's
we
true.
can get back there. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
Can always just reach back out to Will and get him to open the portal again.
Yeah, he is planning on staying on this
Ooh,
side of the.
The
right?
corrupted mushrooms.
Yeah.
The
The
corrupted
face
land on
circles?
the other side too. Yeah.
Was that a question? Or
Yeah, it was.
who are
Well,
you
I'll ask Will. I'll ask Will. Hey, Will, did you see any of those face circles that were like, you know, that were corrupted on the way when you came on the way here?
Little mushrooms?
Yeah. There's been a couple of those recently, more and more. They're really, really rude, and they keep saying they're on Smoko.
Have you seen any happy ones
Yeah.
though? Ones that are still dancing?
Oh yeah. There's still some happy ones for sure. I think whatever this was that Granny was doing, and he kind of points around at the whole tree thing. I think kind of whatever she was doing was spreading that corruption and kind of tainting the. I mean, she was sending her followers to go kidnap children and kidnap people from other realms. So I think sending those through was what was causing that corruption after I quit.
Yeah. Okay. So like, you reckon that that'll be healed now, over time?
I think so, as long as nothing else nefarious kind of sticks in this area.
So what you're saying is we should burn this treehouse down.
Oh, I just don't think you should let him stick here. And he points at Sorn.
Hey, who's the one that was abducting kids now?
Yeah, and I've turned over a new tree. You know, me and Little Oak going around rescuing kids.
Yeah, well, I just haven't gotten to my arc yet.
You know what your redemption arc can be?
This.
Seeing as all this pain you've done, you could start healing.
Nah, I am at that point. I lose 5 levels in sorcerer. So what's that?
I'm going to insult you until you heal me.
I don't think
It's
that's
a really
how that
nice
works.
way to turn up dead. You hear me, all right?
Good.
All right.
good.
So the kids sing too. A couple of them stick around with Will. Just some of the more sort of adventurous ones. The sarcastic gingerhead wood elf seems to like it here a bit more. And Bobby, the sort of male dwarf who's kind of just starting to grow his first whiskers, he's all about that raiding life.
Adventure life. Hell yeah.
At least he thinks he is, you know.
For now.
For now. Cool. All right, you've rescued the children. Tick.
Pick
Hell
that
yes.
box.
Diana.
Should we have
Go on.
a little party? A little party with the crew who stayed?
Yeah, can we
That
find
was-
some alcohol barrels? Yama doesn't drink, but he'll find some.
Sure. Yeah. I think there's probably some stuff up in there's an amphora, you know, in the top shelves, you know, away from where the kids could get to it. Bottles of drink.
Oh,
Cooking
yeah.
wine.
And let's cook something. I don't know what we'll cook, but
I
maybe one
think
of
there
those
was some
pigs.
stew on already.
Yeah, let's slaughter a pig.
We killed the fire source.
Oh, we're literally surrounded by wood.
We could do it.
We're in a
We
forest.
burned down the tree.
The
portal's here.
Can Yama go and harvest the garden
Sure.
for some stuff?
Absolutely.
Maybe.
Hell yeah. Pauly will help.
Cool.
Sorn will put some sticks in the oven and then firebolt it.
So you remember seeing a door out this way, Yama,
Cool.
that leads out.
You want to come too, Karu?
Sure.
A garden. Firstly, you pass by a creepy
fucking-
rocking horse.
Oh, there is also a baby green dragon whelp up in the tree.
I'll keep an eye out for that. Can I be on the active lookout for any kind of maybe something a bit more magical, medicinal, out of the ordinary?
Give me a nature check.
How about a medicine check?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Cool. 16?
16. As you get closer towards the pumpkin patch kind of area,
Am I down here?
in the garden.
Pauly, can you come with me? I feel like I'm gonna die.
Yeah, absolutely. yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because I was gonna get Karu to help me wrangle a pig.
Hell
As
yeah.
well.
So as you
Just
step
don't
out,
show the children.
there's a woodland basin filled with plants and fungi stretching out along one side of the fallen tree. A pumpkin patch is at one end of the garden, next to a steaming compost heap, with ramshackle pens for pigs and goats at the opposite end. Bedraggled scarecrows hang from tall wooden stakes in the basin's wooded slope. 2 ground-level doors and 3 balconies provide entry to the former hag's lair. So, animal pens, there are 7 goats, 5 adult pigs. Oink has been taken away. As you're walking through the sort of pumpkin patch, what was your medicine check?
My foundry's having an absolute,
was
absolute
16.
heart attack.
Okay.
Moving very slow.
Can you give me a athletics check, please, Yama?
For sure.
Oof.
Oh, it was gonna be great. And then it wasn't.
Okay. As you're walking around, look at you, yell out, "Hey, Pauly, can you come, keep an eye? I'm a bit scared that I'm gonna get attacked or something."
Yeah.
As just when you finish saying that, the compost heap you're walking past reaches out its tendrils, grabs you, and engulfs you into
Great.
into itself.
Captain!
You are blinded, restrained, and unable to breathe.
Is there a hand? Is there a hand coming out?
Maybe like a foot.
All right, perfect. Karu, help me out! I'm gonna try pull.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I'll help.
Yama's using his telepathic helmet to project some thoughts of Holy shit, this shrub is gonna eat me.
Do you want to? Which one of you is going to give me the athletics check to try and pull him out? The other one can provide an advantage or provide assistance.
I got +7 athletics. How's yours?
You go. I'll give you advantage.
Done. Give me a sec. The Foundry's actually being a butt. I'm just going to roll this in D&D Beyond.
That's fine. Yeah, just tell us what you get. And whilst you're being pulled out, Yama, can you give me a con saving throw, please?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I had a +4 on my
Whoa.
save. I totally forgot. But this
So-
one is...
This is an actual save. The other was athletics.
thank you.
Okay.
29.
So you take instead of 14 damage, you take 7 damage.
Okay.
As it
Sorry,
Is
even the slow, like the roll is going slow for this.
Alright.
24.
24. Yeah, so Yama, you're in there. You're getting sort of crushed by this plant matter and heat of the compost heap, until Karu and Pauly are finally able to like yank you out by your legs. The three of you kind of collapse to the ground next to this shambling mound.
Do I hear this happening?
What are you doing?
I'm just like, I was standing like over here, and I threw a firebolt into the oven, just to light it.
Well, if you heard Karu call out for Pauly and Karu to come help, but beyond that, I don't think there's been a loud noise beyond that initial first kind of.
Then I didn't hear anything. No, I was gonna be like, I just stick my head around the corner and go, keep it down out there.
Cool. All right. Well, there is a shambling mound in front of you. But what do you do?
Just drag Yama away, and then maybe just try to go around it if it doesn't seem to want to leave that area.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
gonna back off.
Leave
Yeah.
it be.
Yeah, you move backwards a little bit, and it's it kind of just stays there and then settles down. It lets off like a gaseous and you know the leaves kind of rustle and so on, but then it just sort of stays there.
Well, shit. Thanks, guys. That was definitely not the kind of vegetable I was looking for.
You look around though, Yama, with your 15 medicine. There's definitely like other mushrooms here, similar to the ones you found in that box. With a 15 in medicine, you can kind of tell what the different mushrooms are.
I'm gonna have to restart my computer.
Okay,
Sorry, guys. 1 sec.
that's all right.
All good. Awesome.
So there's the
Could I,
butterfly saddle, which are bright yellow toadstools with a ruffled saddle-shaped cap. They taste like butter, can be used as a substitute for that in recipes. Elder cap. Eating one of these white and grey mushrooms causes the eater to look much older for 1 hour. The magical effect is an illusion that can be ended with a dispel magic spell. The Executioner's Hood. Each of these mushrooms has a black hood-shaped cap. Any creature that consumes an Executioner's Hood must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or fall into a cataleptic state that is indistinguishable from death, similar to the Feign Death spell. The Hummingbrella, I think, which is the thing that attracts hummingbirds, and it's an antitoxin, and a prickle noggin, that has short prickly spines growing out of its red cap. Hats made from prickle noggin caps are popular in the Fey courts and considered very fashionable. Most tiny Fey would be grateful to receive one as a gift.
Oh, that's cool. Can I just take like a couple of each, like a little handful of each?
Yeah, roll me. Yeah, you can get maybe like 3 or 4 of each if you
Okay.
really need to.
Yeah, cool. Well, let's keep going on, I guess.
Karu, what are you doing out here? What are you? Yeah.
I was just kind of following, to be honest.
You want to give me a schnoz check?
Can you give me
Yes.
a schnoz check? That's just perception, right?
But I think you just get advantage if you're schnozzing.
I know, I still have like, I don't know, over +1. That's so bad. Oh, I got a nat 20. Okay, cool.
Welcome to
Nice.
Welcome to Renara's world. Okay, natty 20. We like that. Here, let me just share. These are the mushrooms. That's
So cool. Oh yeah, the little.
Smell a very nice, calming, almost like a minty fresh kind of smell that you have smelled before. This smells like the sort of that fresh, vibrant happiness of the unicorn blade.
Oh, in what direction?
Um,
Where's it coming from?
You went past it on your way out the building.
What did I miss? Sorry.
I can smell something.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Nose.
You make your way back, sort of following your footsteps.
I tap Pauly and Yama on the shoulder, going, "I think we missed something. Follow me." Like I get them to come with me.
Hell
Yeah, we come. Sure.
The smell is coming from this thing.
Oh, this is the partner. Is it the partner of the unicorn that was missing?
Yeah, Kara's like, "This smells like the unicorn blade. Like it's the same smell."
Hell yeah! Let's go bring it to him.
Hey, in the picture, it kind of looks like it's got a hole in the head.
Yeah, is it maybe missing the horn that Sorn just gave away?
What if like the horn like uncurses it? What if it's like cursed to be like this?
Yeah, I agree. Who did Sorn give the horn to? The hag? Yama sticks his head in and maybe yells down the hallway. Sorn! Who'd you give that unicorn horn to?
Oh, the hag, so she didn't murder us.
Okay.
Why?
We might need a little help out here with a bit of a curse.
The hag
Coming.
the hag that we just killed, or the other hag?
No, Bavlorna.
Oh.
Yeah, Babylona has it. She's probably eaten it by now.
He, like, gave it to her as we were, like, running away.
Oh.
Threw it and ran. It was a hope grenade.
No, a grenade.
I'm going to just give it a red hot go. I'm going to put my hand on the unicorn, on the rocking horse's head.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pump a remove curse into it.
You fill it with magic. I thought you got rid of remove curse.
No, I still have a remove curse.
Interesting.
I got rid of restoration.
Right. Yeah. So you pump in remove curse. You can feel that there is a piece missing. I'm going to say you don't use the spell slot. As you attempt to remove this curse, there's something almost like a wall preventing you from doing so. But the eyes of the rocking horse fly open, and it rocks back and forth a little bit.
All right.
Can
Does
I,
it
like,
breathe?
pat it a bit?
Sorry, say that again.
Does it breathe?
It doesn't appear to be breathing. It seems to be almost like an animated object.
Yeah, so it's more like a construct or something at the moment.
Correct.
Okay, well, I'm gonna.
As you're closer to it, you can definitely see it has like a screw hole in its forehead where, you know, something should be inserted.
Okay, I'm going to just speak into its mind if it has one, and just say, "Be calm. You can come with us. I think I know where the missing piece is, or if it's the missing piece that I think it is, I do know where it is." And I'm going to like signal to my sleeve to drop down and create a hole, a portable hole, and I'll place it into the portable hole. But before I close the hole, I'll just say to Yama, yeah, it needs the unicorn horn.
Give me a persuasion check.
It's like, did it respond before you put it in your sleeve?
It's like eyeing you, and its eyes are kind of, you can definitely see it's noticing all of you now that its eyes are open. and it's
I'm
kind of
gonna-
rocking back and forth a little nervously. It sees you create this giant portable hole. How big's the portable hole? Like 5 feet by 5 feet or something?
It's 6 by 10.
6 by 10, yeah. You create a giant black hole of nothingness, and you're telling this thing to get in.
Can I like talk sweetly and gently in its ear and kind of like
mention its
pat
partner's
its
name.
head? Yeah, and mention that we know its partner. We've been there before.
name
We've
the
met
partner?
her. I might be able to. Give me 5 minutes.
Naming her might help.
I only have the unicorns that were on the merry-go-round at the
Totally
moment.
helpful.
If you can get the unicorn's name, you can have advantage. Someone can give you
I
the
don't-
unicorn's name.
I'm going to dig real deep on this persuasion, and I'm going to guidance myself.
Okay.
I can roll a pretty good persuasion check too.
That's a 23 without guidance.
Okay.
God damn it! I really want to find this name now.
That's a 27.
27, I think we'll do it. So, you sort of tell it to be calm. That what exactly do you tell this unicorn, this flying rocking horse?
I'm just going to say to it, we're going to help you. I'm going to return you to your partner. We met her. I don't recall the name. At this point, it's been a long couple of days. But yeah, we're going to return you to your partner. Yeah. I feel like it's been 2.
Feels like it's been weeks.
It feels like months. I'll just say, yeah, I'm going to return you to your partner. I'm going to get your missing horn and remove this curse. I'm pretty good at removing curses. I did help a centaur turn back into a person before. That was kind of cool. She's not here at the moment. She's back at the carnival. But yeah, get in, and I'm going to like place it in the hole.
It just levitates up off the ground, and it slowly kind of hovers into the hole.
Lamorna.
Yes.
Was it Lamorna? Oh, I do have it. Lamorna dash unicorn.
Well, there you go.
Do you remember what this unicorn's name is?
Lamorna.
Did Lamorna tell you what her partner's name is?
I feel like I would have noted that.
Yeah, no, she just says if we find her partner, she believes her taken by the hags.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't write down her name.
That's right.
Yeah. And then I'm just gonna go. Anything else you want to say to the rocking horse, Yama?
Well, no. He just
Shoo.
pats her kindly.
Just closes. Like,
Yama's
keep all
hands
keep your hands outside of the ride. Like this tiny little black inky nothingness just jumps back onto my hand and goes back up my sleeve. All right. Well, that's that done.
Well, that's only more reason to go find Bavlorna again, I guess.
I should give her the portrait that she wanted, and then we can murder her.
Do you think we would head and just talk to her? This is not like another infiltration situation again, is it?
Yeah, but I don't know if she wants to kill me on site for amassing an army against her. I feel like we should just like we can go and try and talk to her, but I think on the way there
We have
We
a
maybe-
plan to...
speak to some people and see if we can get some things that might help us.
Yeah, we should definitely have a plan for the worst.
Yeah, I think we just need a lot more potions. Also, speaking of, I'll wait until we're eating to do the next thing, but I'll say to Yama, you have that token that I gave you, right? And I think Karu has one too?
I don't have a token. I think you just get one to Karu.
No,
What
there was one
token?
for both of you. The Fantasy Bunnings tokens. We had 3
Oh,
of them
really?
total in
Oh,
the end.
okay.
I gave one to each of you.
I didn't
And
write
then
one down,
Pauly
but
didn't
cool.
want the last one. So I'm just sitting on the last one. It's in my pocket still.
There were
or in
3
my
or
car.
4 of them.
No, there were 3.
Cool.
Why did we get those again?
Just doing shit. I can't remember exactly why, but I've got them marked down somewhere. There were 3.
I think there was a reason why I didn't want it.
No, you didn't want the ones from the baby dragon.
From
Ember
Themberchad.
Chad. That's right, yes.
I think you might have gotten one from Nib's Cave or something, or Nick Twain.
Right.
out of Bavlorna's house, possibly.
Right.
I think it was her house.
Yeah, we haven't been to Fantasy Bunnings in a while, so we've just got a couple of them, or a few of them, just sitting
And
there.
I'm not sure if you ended up getting one for Christmas when you defeated the Lich who stole Christmas or something. I don't know. You've been
We
sitting
did,
on one
yeah,
for
we
a
did
while.
get one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I remember as I've gotten them, I've handed them out, and then the last one I got is just here.
I'll take one. If there's one under my name, fucking I'll take one.
So I guess
Yeah, there's one up for grabs, like you can have it. And I'll just flick it.
So what I think you're getting to, Sorn, is you're going to use your Fantasy Bunnings membership to summon a portal to Fantasy Bunnings.
Yeah, when we sit down, like after we've eaten and all that sort of stuff,
Have
I'm
a
going to
party.
pop a portal up.
Yeah,
And,
Yama's gonna make some pumpkin soup.
and let everyone go through and maybe get something that'll help them a bit.
Yeah. Elkhorn will come and sit and join you for the feasting. He's got his armor, shield, sword combo, his kind of horny helmet. And
I'm
he'll
gonna go kill a pig.
he'll help. He'll go out there and help you and give you like a lot of the kind of back in my day, the feasts we had kind of stories. In Mithril Hall, we had feasts of which you would have never, they've never seen on the surface.
I know how to placate dwarves.
Yeah. He's telling you like the history of like all this stuff. The big
All I
feast
need
that
to say is every 10 to 15 minutes. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. And how did he? Like, what did you do? And then bang.
Yep, he's right in it.
Yeah.
Leaving you to just kind of focus on your task at hand.
Yeah. Just gutting the pig, sorting it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting it ready to be spit roasted.
Yeah. In the kitchen, Yama, if you're sort of putting together soups and things like that, you do come across several cookbooks. A lot of them containing like candy recipes and stuff like that. And
if there's anything not containing candy, he'll take those ones.
yeah, there's basic recipes for some sort of basic potions and things like that. Like being able to brew.
Did Pauly just like look over the shoulder and go, "Your captain has a sweet tooth."
You
So
guys have your bag of candy, okay?
So he also takes a book on sweets for the captain. Yama doesn't confess to also having a sweet tooth. He's just a good boy who eats his veggies.
Cool. Karu, what are you doing while there's cooking and preparing, and what does Karu busy himself with?
Are there more pigs?
I think there's 2 other pigs and a couple of goats.
I'm probably going to like play tag with the animals.
Yeah.
I love it.
So I imagine like I chase after like a pig and I pick it up and like maybe I like, roll around with it and then I like let it go.
Yeah.
And then I run after it again and I catch it with the tentacles and I roll around with it and I let it go. And I just do that over and over again.
Yeah. I'm sure even at one point, you get bored of the just running around with it in mud. You take it over to like the little river, like the little brook. So you can put it in one end of the brook, like, people put like the little paper boats and like race them. You put the pig in there and like it swims kind of downriver and you chase after it. You give it a bit of a head start.
Random question, actually. The water in this lake, is it fresh or is it salt?
Fresh.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah. Though it's probably quite muddy and murky. But yeah, it's definitely not. It's from some sort of mountainous area. I don't think it'd be from an ocean.
Yeah, that's fine. I just can't replenish my Sunken King ring.
Oh no. Well,
I realize that.
I mean, you could probably find a box of salt in the kitchen if you just wanted to get a bowl and just.
Look, I might do that.
Actually,
I think that might happen after I've like send a couple of the pigs downstream.
Yeah.
I'll like come back, and I'm just like, yeah. Yama's like going through the books, hides the sweets book, like he's pretending like he doesn't like sweets, and yeah, you just see Karu come in, grab a bowl, fill it with water, and then just a big handful of salt just goes psh, and then you just see him put his hand in the water with the ring on it and he just looks at you like, so.
Yeah, Yama's like, you're not gonna eat that, right? That's not good for you.
No. What? No, I'm not gonna. No, I'm not. Well, one, I wouldn't eat it. It's water. I drink it.
Well,
Yama.
well, you shouldn't drink it either.
No, no, the rings. Look. I've got my ring in there. See?
You feel a little something on your shoulder. And it's, oh, cool. What are you doing there? It's the
Yeah,
oil
what
can.
are you
Oh, it's
doing?
the fucking oil can. Hi.
He's feeling thirsty.
What you doing? You're all clean now.
Yeah. I'm just, I've got a little ring and it likes salt water, so I'm just giving it a good little bath for an hour.
Oh, I gotta steer clear of salt water.
Oh,
Yeah, I get real rusty.
I'm so glad you told me. I'm gonna keep you away from that salt water.
For sure.
What's his name again? Sorry, the oil can?
Squirt.
Squirt. Yeah. Squirt. That could actually pose a problem if we ever do get back to our ship.
Right. Yes. Yes. Well, yeah, I'm not great, I guess, on ships. Around mechanical things, yes. Armor, yes. Hot air balloons, I'm pretty good with. I mean, I could get you to Yon if you have a hot air balloon.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
We know of one.
We do,
We
yeah.
do.
Yeah, bit of my special oil in that flame. Boom, we go for days.
Sweet. Awesome. Yeah, no, you come along as long as you want. I'm just saying, maybe by the time we get back on the ship, you might want to part ways with us because there's a lot of sea air, salt,
What's the sea?
Okay, see this little bowl of water
Yep.
with salt in it?
Yes.
It's that, but at a size you couldn't possibly imagine.
Oh,
It's all you can see.
Yeah,
so it's
the
like
sea is all you can see.
a giant's bowl.
It's like a lake. You know what a lake is, right?
Yes.
It's that, but bigger, and you can you usually almost can't see the other side because it's that big.
Wow.
Unless you have elf eyes.
I don't have elf eyes.
No,
Well,
you've
I
got
can see
oil,
I have oil can eyes.
oil
That's
can
good.
eyes are a little different.
That's a very good point. Now that you mention that, never mind me.
Oh, hey, can we just say that rug went with Cloppington as well, by the way? So that way he
Sure.
doesn't die.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Pauly doesn't want to get murdered by a pincushion for
Which,
ruining his rug.
which reminds me, actually, I was playing around with this before. Let me see. I'm just gonna remove Pauly, put him back on there. This might fuck with you, Timmy.
Whoa! Everything is green.
Yeah. So I realized that Pauly has night vision goggles on. So everything.
That's true.
Oh, you made it all green for him? That's so funny.
And for everyone else, you can see normally, but anything that's dark that isn't lit up should be
Mine
now
is
black
green.
and white.
Yep.
But for Pauly, everything is green and then just brighter green.
Oh my
If
God.
there's light.
For me, I can see everything. Elf eyes.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Well, here's the thing. Anyone with dark vision, which is the other three of you, I was re-remembering this, that we never really touch on, never really need to use. If it's absolute darkness, you can see it like it's dim light, which is still disadvantage on stuff, but you also only see it in black and white.
Black and white, yeah.
Which I haven't used to my advantage yet, but I definitely need to do some sort of dark puzzle of
Hell yeah.
select the redstone.
That's very creative.
I already have trouble with that. I am colorblind.
Yep. Yeah, I can turn that off for you, Pauly, if that's just breaking your eyes.
That breaks my eyes. Yeah, it does. It breaks my eyes. It hurts.
It's funny though.
Fun though.
There you go. That should fix it now.
I should have picked a bird. I should have picked a bird person with like
An
way better
owl
sight.
person. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So the meat, are you doing like pig on a spit over the fire kind of thing? Is it like a soup?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna. I'll be in charge of the spit. Do you want to make a good soup?
Please don't
Yeah,
spit
I'm
on
gonna
the
make
food.
a pumpkin soup.
I feel like Sorn wouldn't know what a spit roast is. He's just like, please don't spit on our food.
That's how you get the flavor.
No.
And Sorn will just look around and go, I don't think he knows I don't eat meat.
The most emo of people, the vegetarian.
Well, yeah.
Cool. All right, so yeah, maybe a couple of hours pass as you get the food ready. I don't know, how long does Karu need to keep his hand in salt water?
An hour, so I'm just sitting cross-legged with a bowl of salted water.
Yeah.
My hand in it, and the oil can's probably just like.
Am I near? Like, can I say that I'm near Karu while they're?
Oh, I've come and sat down while you're like doing the spit roast. Like I'm next to you. I'm not helping. I'm just like sitting there with my bowl.
Hey, Karu, can you pass me that little seasoning there? Is that possible?
The thing that my hand's in?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Wait, what do you? I can go get you seasoning. This is for my ring so that I can make my tentacles big.
Oh, okay.
And I can get you seasoning. And he like gets up and goes and just like starts kicking bottles of seasoning towards you.
I love that he has tentacles.
I know, he forgets. He puts them on the floor and then he kicks them.
Brilliant.
I only remember when they're big.
Yeah, I only remember. Yeah, because they're all wrapped up now. I forgot that they exist.
Very good. So you guys have a veritable feast, probably the best meal you've had in some time.
I was thinking about it. It's been a while since we've just stopped.
Yeah.
Would some say it is a feast for heroes?
It kind of sucks. We should have like let Diana stay while we did this, and the kids, let them be a part of this.
Nah, they're all quitters. Okay.
I mean, to be fair, I did kind of send Diana away.
You did a bit, yeah.
Like she didn't quit. We just don't want her to die.
But we don't care about Lot.
Lots of the corner going. No, we know you can handle yourself, Lot. Okay.
In that small human body.
Yeah.
Karu does not sit near Lot.
Yeah. I think she's ambivalent to it. Well, she doesn't seem to be picking up the heat. But I guess anyone else.
Someone's sitting right by her, just like I would have done the same thing.
Yeah.
She's not picking up on any cues. Like Sorn is just literally has no idea either.
Over dinner, I think Elkhorn probably tells you about his adventuring party a fair bit. So he tells you about the Mercion the cleric, Ringlrun the wizard, Strongheart the paladin, and Molliver the rogue. And how he came here with all of them. They were invited here by the Queen of Desire to, and they were essentially hunting down the League of Malice, and had found that the League of Malice had come to Prismere, so they had to petition the Queen of Desire to be allowed entrance into her realm to hunt these evil beings.
While he's talking about the Queen of Prismere, I'm just going to describe the being I saw in the hourglass.
Yeah.
Does that sound about right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw her. She's trapped.
Don't we have a portrait of her?
I think we have portraits of all the hair. Wait, I had 5
and the mum.
So one is...
Yeah, and the mum too, right?
Yeah, but the mum isn't the Queen of Prismere.
Oh, the original Queen of Prismere, who was called Zybilna.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah. But you guys don't know what Zybilna looks like. Unless, based off of what I've described.
Yes.
Because I saw her in my dream state.
So, did you ever meet Zybilna, or when you came, was it already like this, taken over by hags?
Well, not when my party and I got here. I mean, they went in first. I was a little bit slower. I actually stopped off to relieve myself in the garden. And then sort of a wave of magic passed through the castle, or sort of erupted out from the castle. And I saw that everyone hit by the wave was being frozen, not in stone, but in time. And so I yeeted myself off the edge of the palace cliff so that it wouldn't hit me. And I rolled down the cliff and was kind of beaten and battered. The goblins brought me here, and Granny Nightshade locked me up.
Oh.
Well, lucky I teleported you out.
Hells yeah, brother. He
Yeah.
fist bumps you, breaks your hand.
Well, I heal my hand.
Yeah.
And I'm like, see, Pauly, I can heal.
Hell yeah, brother.
Pauly wasn't paying attention to the healing. Like, what was that? Sorry, huh?
Vanished.
Too busy with the spit roast.
He's spitting on a pig.
Yeah, too busy healing the hearts of the fucking party.
Yeah. I don't care about that. I'm a drow.
So yeah, any questions you have about that, or any questions you have about his party? He's obviously happy to talk about them. He sees, the back and forth between you all, and he's like, yes, we have a rogue who is always stealing shit, and
Point at Pauly.
but every time we pass through a town, just so happens the Widows and Children's Fund ends up getting filled up.
Aw. Oh, could you post the names of the party members for me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let me check those in. I'll check them in Discord. It's just easier for me.
Easy. Thank you.
We'll definitely help save his companions though.
Yeah,
If he's-
100%.
If he's willing to help us, do we want to take down Bavlorna next? That's the plan.
I think we should definitely all roads
Yeah.
are leading to Bavlorna.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just say I need to go get that unicorn horn back. And she did want the portrait that I have, so maybe it'll be easier walking in this time, but I do definitely think we need to stop somewhere and maybe stock up on potions. I think
Is
that's
there anywhere in this whole realm that has a town and shop?
Well, I mean, I can open a fantasy Bunnings shop.
Is that shopping? I've never heard of this fantasy Bunnings.
Oh, you'll
Fantasy
see, it's
Bunnings is
magical.
Great.
It's magical. Pauly did get kind of angry at me one time because I went there on my own, and that was the first time any of us had seen it. But, now I can open a portal whenever I want because I paid to be able to do
Yeah,
that.
Sorn just kept on going about metagaming and how that's really important,
Hey, I was
words were
getting
really
my shopping
weird
out
to
of the
me.
way. Got my shopping done. Everyone else left me alone. I was bored. I didn't know what to do. So I went and bought some shit. You know how that goes.
So do you open in the interest of moving things along, do you open a portal to
Yeah, I'll wait until everyone's eaten and everything, and we'll go after that. And then after that's happened, I'll pop open a portal in the corner over here.
Yeah, so you're able to, I think by burning a little bit of gold with your membership, open up a portal, a fixed portal to the Fantasy Bunnings car park. And the four of you kind of step out of the portal into sort of an open area with sort of carts and horses and things like that. Karu, you're instantly assaulted in the nostrils by the smell of sausages in a bun. There's a sort of cooking tent, and there's sort of a queue of people queuing up for a bunning sausage as just in front of the main entrance.
Yeah,
Pauly
Karu's like,
immediately queues up too.
I was gonna say, Karu's like, okay, so this is the budding thing. Okay, cool, wow, great, yeah. Oh my god, what does this smell?
Yeah,
There's a trick to it. If we go in and buy something, we get to skip the queue on the way back out to get the sausages.
That's right.
Wait, this isn't the thing?
No. We go in that door over there, and there's this really weird warlock dude. He's harmless. Just don't make a deal with him. Be careful. He's kind of weird.
Oh my god, you
Fantasy
actually have a
Bunnings
thing
is
now.
Fantasy Bunnings is upgraded.
Yeah.
God damn, they went under. They took all of the gold that I've given them and finally done those
That's
upgrades that they were
beautiful.
working on.
This is
Yeah.
so cool.
So
I'll flick everyone their token as well.
So so there's just sort of shelves of things. I'm gonna put a.
Is there a trolley?
Whee!
Oh yeah, there's like the little half trolleys.
Perfect.
Yama will push you in the trolley if you want, Pauly.
Thank you.
I forgot that like Yama and Karu haven't been to Fantasy Bunnings. It's been quite a while. So
Yeah, it
I've
has
put
been.
a Google
Have I
Docs
been?
link in
Yeah, you've been here.
in the Discord. So that is the Fantasy Bunnings shopping list. So these are the items that are available at Fantasy Bunnings. For those of you playing at home, some of the items include, potions of healing. You can buy most generic stuff here, like basic potions, so on and so on. But there's also a tankard of potent drink, a mug that makes alcoholic beverages in it more potent. A Extreme Teen Bible, which is a +1 holy symbol that contains a cover featuring a rad skateboarder, allowing the user to more easily spread the good word of their deity. There is a rusted can of pure blonde cider. If you drink that, if you buy that and drink that, you increase your max health by 5. Other things include Tome of Sun Cat. For 900 gold, it's just a book that every time you attempt to open it to read it, a cat will turn up and sit on the book, preventing you from reading it. And at the back of the Fantasy Bunnings is the Fantasy Gashapon area, where you can put in a token and turn the crank, and you will get a random item, and that item will kind of be bound to you a little bit because it's for you. It's sort of destiny giving you an item.
Oh my god, Britney Spear.
Fucking hell.
I
Yeah,
was looking for it.
there's the Britney Spear, there's the B flat dagger, so it's a magical dagger that can be folded flat, so it's easier to hide.
I'd really like that.
There's a pocket spar, a wand of switcheroo, braces of blood magic, the
Ooh,
A
the
haunted
Shield of
doll.
Heroic Moment sounds cool.
yeah.
Oh, we should get the scroll of protection from Fae.
I think we already have one.
Oh, really?
Do we?
I'm pretty sure. We have... No, Celestials. Celestials and plants. We have each of those scrolls at the moment.
There's a bigger knife, so if someone's like, if you want to go like, that's not a knife, this is a knife.
Oh, it's always going to be bigger.
The dagger provides +1 to hit and +1 to intimidation, and will grow slightly larger than anyone else's knife in the room. If you make a failed intimidation check, the knife will turn into a spoon.
Pauly definitely needs the drunkard's hat because it'll tell him where the nearest alcoholic beverage is within
I saw
100
that.
feet.
That's cheap. I am buying that now.
Yeah.
You gotta keep your hat game of which hat you're wearing at all times known. Then, similar to Sorn needs to keep his sunglasses on or off.
Yeah, they've been on a long time.
Yeah.
Like, they're kind of stuck to my head at the moment. I'm going to get them off.
God, is there any way I could like change that enchantment onto my hat though? That would be amazing because then I have my little flask. Oh, I guess the
Flask would just
the-
point. Actually, you know what? It would kind of be
That's it.
useless. I think that hat would just always point to your other hat.
That's true. That's true.
I'm going to just say, like, as we were walking in here, because I've got the slippers of lightning riding, and I can't remember if it was Karu or Yama that wanted them.
Yep.
Because I was going to say, while I'm here, if there's any way to get them to fit someone else.
Yeah, I think so. Now, the Slippers of Lightning Riding, do you have on hand of what level that spell is?
Rad Lightning, 4th level.
4th level. So let's say that's... We'll say that's 800 gold. 200 gold per spell level, I think, to get those... that item kind of unattuned from you, and then it can fit someone else.
All right. And then I'm going to, while I'm here, because the braces I have are useless now, because I've got the tattoo.
Okay.
I'm going to put those up for sale. to the warlock guy.
Oh.
Yeah, so you sidle over to the exchange area, and out from under the things, just, well, Sorn, my old friend, welcome back. It is I, Garfield the Deals Warlock.
Oh, I know, Garfield. I know.
I know
You
you
need to
know.
do it. We're
And
friends.
I know that
You
you
don't
know
need
that
to-
I know that you know.
Exactly. Well, how much would
How's
you give
my
me?
favorite favor, owner?
Well, I'm getting some stuff done.
Yes, I know.
Yeah,
I've been watching
been a-
your progress keenly.
Oh, that's kind of worrying. Anyway, these braces
Mm-hmm.
useless to me now.
Oh, no good.
I don't need them. I got this really cool tattoo.
Great.
Yeah, it's a bit more lightweight. So, how much can you give me for them? Obviously, in store credit.
Store credit, yeah, store credit only.
Yeah, of course, obviously.
Well, these what rarity are these are these things?
Wondrous.
Wondrous. Oh, that's exciting.
Purple, not blue.
Purple.
So they are very rare.
Yeah.
That would be the rarity.
I'm willing to give you, let's say, actually, where's my other spreadsheet? Wondrous. Yeah. I could give you, let's say, 2,000 gold in store credit.
I'll take it. I want to also.
The alchemist
Pleasure
ring
dealing
sounds
with
good
you.
for you.
Yeah,
By the way, Yama.
I have
alchemist
these.
I already have one.
These slippers that I also just don't need. But I don't want to sell them. I would like to just make them open to whoever would like them in my party.
Sure, yes.
I want to make
we
them
can do
wearable
that
by
for
someone
you.
else.
We have a sort of a bind on pickup breaking enchantment. Yep. So, these slippers of lightning, very good. Love these.
They were quite good.
From the islands of Sina Una originally, I believe. And yeah, the powerfulness of this enchantment, 800 gold.
Yeah, I'll just knock it off my store credit.
Okay.
All right.
So you have
So I'm
1,200
down to
store credit left.
1,200
Oh my god,
store
the
credit.
heavenly headpiece.
Yeah, that one's so cool.
Mine
1d3 birds.
And birds will refuse to shit on you. That is amazing.
Sorn
That would
needs
be really
one,
useful
not
for
you.
me, yeah. Yeah, it would be quite helpful. Alright, so I'll remove these.
I'm enjoying the shopping, by the way. This is great.
And
I like
then-
looking
It's so good.
I've also got this strange token that I received. What can you tell me about it? Is it worth anything?
Is this a
The
specific fantasy binding token?
anchor. No, the anchor token.
Oh, he says that's a I believe that's a Wild's feather token.
Yeah, I believe
Wow.
so. It doesn't tell me that.
Okay.
It just says feather token.
Yeah, feather token. So this is and it has an anchor on it.
Yep.
So this is a rare item. See this little anchor token. This is a little object. You can press this token to a boat or a ship, and for the next 24 hours, the vessel can't be moved by any means.
That's cool.
Touching the token to the vessel again ends the effect, and when the effect ends, the token disappears.
Oh.
So it's like anchoring that ship in place for 24 hours, up to 24 hours.
And what was it? What's that worth?
So that's a rare item. It's wondrous but rare.
A really cool anti-theft.
And anti-chase you, I guess.
Yeah.
Just trying to figure out what it's worth.
Wild's feather token. He says, look, because we're friends, because I know you very well, I give you 100 gold for it. Store credit.
I don't want to get rid of it just yet.
Sure.
I do just, yeah. I was just trying to see what something like this is worth, because I picked it up and haven't really...
So everyone else as well, like if you're wanting to get basic kind of potions, they're probably around like 200 to 300 gold for most potions. Like of a first level spell, like a...
Let's use some of the coffers and buy like 5 greater healing potions.
I'm going to tell you right now, we can't afford that.
How much? Aren't they like 250 gold?
I think potions of greater healing are 300 each.
450 on this list.
Yeah.
Oh, they are? Then there you go.
Yeah.
They're 450.
Yeah. We have 2,000 gold left in the coffers because we keep using the coffers and not replenishing.
Okay.
Um,
Can I wander over to the Gachapon machine and use that?
Absolutely. So
I'm going to do that too.
There's a little note
Same.
there.
Let's do it.
It says, "Oh, welcome. We've got. Have you come to our Fantasy Bunnings Gashapon before?"
No,
Oh,
not at all, sir.
Well, it's always wondrous the first time. So what you do? You've got your token. Oh, yep, I see. Yep, got the genuine lead. Perfect. And yep, you've got
Beautiful.
yours. So what you need to do is get the token. You're going to put it in the Gashapon, and you need to turn the crank clockwise. And you need to be the one turning it, and out will pop a little pill. Pop that open, and your magic item awaits.
Sorn's going to yell out, "Turn it the other way!"
All right, Yama does so, following the steps exactly and not listening to Sorn.
Can you roll a d16 for me, please, Cait?
D16. How do I make up?
Slash roll. Oh, you can roll a d20 if you want, and then.
Okay, thanks. I got a 10.
10. All right. So, there's a chunk chunk crunk, and like there's this sort of capsule that rolls down the little ramp and like ends up in the hopper. You lift it up. It's incredibly heavy. It's sort of long. The pill kind of becomes long and elongated as you pull it out of the hopper. You open it up. Inside are 2 leg braces, crafted to look like the heads of mammoths.
Oh.
And the guy with the book goes, "Oh, interesting. Yes, these are the leg braces of the mastodon. I remember these." And he goes over to the book and starts flipping through. He's like, leg braces, leg braces, leg braces, leg braces. Aha! So these braces grant you advantage on saving throws against anything that would knock you prone. And you can sacrifice 5 feet of movement speed. If that advantage does save you from being knocked prone, for that turn you just have 5 less movement speed as you sort of like latch into the ground to prevent being knocked over.
That's so cool. Yama's gonna be so sturdy.
So let me.
Well,
I'll pop that in Discord for you.
yeah, cool. Well, thank you, sir. And Yama just moves aside.
So I haven't created an item for that because I've got a lot of items in my list here.
Yeah,
I only do it once they get rolled on. So you
That's
just have
cool.
to write it down for now. Who's next?
I love Mastodon.
All right.
Karu's next.
Yes, gentle sir. Did you need me to run through the instructions again?
No, I got it, and I do exactly what.
Away!
No, I do. And I do what Yama does.
All right. Can you roll D14 for me, please?
If I just write that in, does it do it?
It should do.
That did. That's cool.
It looks weird, and I hate it.
I got a 3.
3. Okay. Whew, all right. So you you same again. Chink chink. This thing rolls down.
I think Karu does a little dance to the noise.
Yeah.
He's just like.
Ka-chunk.
Yeah.
Reach in. there's a heftiness to it, but it's quite small. And as you pop it open, there is a almost like a small blacksmith's hammer, but the handle appears to be almost like a volcano. The handle is almost like the wrong kind of tapering. Looks like a volcano that is spewing up a small molten hammerhead. And you feel you can affix this to your belt. This is... And he goes, oh, the volcanic hammer. Interesting. Once per day, you can place your palms against the earth, causing the ground to tremor and crack. A point you can see on the ground within range 120 feet explodes into a spray of molten rocks and lava. Each creature within 30 feet of the explosion must make a dex saving throw, taking 4d6 fire damage and 4d6 thunder damage on a failed save, half on success. The explosion leaves the ground devastated. The area is now difficult terrain.
That's awesome.
Wow.
So wild.
Volcanic hammer.
That's dope.
Cool.
I look forward to our future chaotic battles.
Hey, Pauly, your turn.
Yeah, get in there.
The other way!
So why I'm gonna ask the guy, so why shouldn't I turn it the other way?
Because these are the rules. You got to turn it the right way.
The rules!
Let your intrusive thoughts win.
I'm gonna roll a d2. It's important that I do this.
I love it.
All right. You guys choose. What should be what?
Heads is you roll it the correct way, and tails is
What's heads and what's tails?
Okay,
One.
odds chaos, 2 order.
yeah.
Damn it!
There we go. There's the answer.
Oh. I'm
Also,
a bit disappointed.
I hated that D2. I know it was like a coin, but I hated it.
Yeah.
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 So, Pauly, you...
I turn it the right way.
Roll for me a... got a few things. I think you must have gone the Fantasy Goshbon once, at least.
Yeah, he has. Because I brought everyone back after the first time I came here.
Yeah.
That's right.
Can you roll a D13 for me, please?
8.
8. Alright. So there's click. The capsule you pull out inside is a glove. And you pick it up and have a look at it. Fits perfectly. And you notice that in the sort of palm of the glove, you're able to pull out a garrote wire. These are the garrote gloves. Grappling allows you to strangle an enemy, grabbing them and forcing them to take disadvantage on any attacks against you, so long as you sustain the grapple. They are considered silenced during the grapple. Can only be used if you are stealthed or invisible, or otherwise hidden from that creature. And I need to work out how much damage they do. I think it's going to be 2d4 plus.
I've already got
dex.
gloves of thievery.
Ooh.
I don't think I'll wear them.
Wait, what do they do again?
They, whilst grappling, you silence the target, so they can't cast spells, and can't breathe.
I was gonna say that's really very handy against
Gloves
a
of
spellcaster.
thievery are even better though.
There are other people with hands in your party.
No.
Paul.
The Gachapon
You have
stuff.
to pay a lot of
You
money.
got to pay money to unbind it from.
Yeah.
That's why I had to
It's
pay
unique to
800
the
gold.
person. That wasn't me being rude. Otherwise, I would happily give it away. How much is it? How much is it to break it off?
For the garrote gloves, I think it'd only be like 400.
All right, let's pay it then. Done.
Mark it off out of the
Yeah.
coffers.
I really want to get
do
the
you want to use up the
Yeah, do you want to use the coffers or...
You've got 1200 store credit.
normal gold.
I was
use
gonna
the store credit.
save.
I really want to buy the
store
mystery
credit.
bag that's on the list of stuff to buy because I like mystery, and I have money in my pocket that I don't
like
need
mystery.
in the Feywild.
Do you want to buy a mystery bag? I mean, what do you ever go to PAX and not buy a mystery bag? You know what I mean?
See, your laugh makes me want it more because then it's gonna be something dumb, and I love that. So yes, all right, there you go. There's 1,000 gold.
So the chaos does win.
1,000 gold. How
That's
many,
what it's.
how many bags? Oh, it's just one bag. Okay, I was like, well, if Josh is here, does Josh want to roll a D100 for me, please?
Oh my god, yes. Bro.
Maybe Josh has already walked off. That's right.
Yeah, I think he has.
Yeah, Pauly, do you want to roll a D100 for me, please?
Yes. There's so many more useful things I could have bought, but that would have been no fun.
No, this is pretty dope.
51!
51?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he was peeing, he missed out. Roll a D100 for me, Josh.
That's pretty. No peeing during the show.
9! If this is shit, I blame you, and I bet my 51 would have been better.
Aha. So with a 51 and a 9, you reach inside. There is a black glass bottle. And you look in it, and it's empty.
What?
That's it?
That's it.
I'm sure
Wait.
that someone else. Maybe get the dude that likes to look at magic things to look at that.
I yeet it. And, I yeet it at Sorn.
You let me know.
No, you just get this bottle smack you inside.
Yeah.
the face.
Does anyone let me know that there's a bottle flying across the store?
Heads up!
Ah, cool. So I do know. All right. I'll
You catch it, I think.
I'll catch it. Yeah. I'll look at it.
I'm gonna yell just magic.
I'll catch it and I'll give it an Arcana check.
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
17.
You can definitely feel that there are sort of like hidden runes on the outside of the glass bottle. You can kind of feel the etchings of them with your delicate drow fingers, but you can't. It's very hard to like. You can tell there's something there, but you can't like read it, right? You can tell that there's something there, and it's actually possibly a picture. With your Arcana check, you think that these runes will be revealed if submitted to Moonlight.
All right. I'll relay that and I'll say, do you want me to look at it in the moonlight again, or do you want it back?
Yeah, we'll look at it in the moonlight. That sounds cool. I have, by the way, like a heap of stuff, just like that I've held on to, like random stuff. I got like a small silver ring worth 200 gold, an oil painting worth 250. You know, like a deck of risque metal cards.
You can offload that stuff here, but you get store credit.
So instead of like me paying the gold as my point, can I then just try get 1,000 gold worth of crap that I have? I'm certain I have 1,000 gold worth of crap.
Yeah. If you can get up to 1,000 gold worth of crap, or even most of the way, you can pay for it in exchange stuff, small artworks, gems, etc. Garfield, the deals warlock, is always happy to make a deal. Sometimes, if you don't have the money, he's willing to make a deal beyond that.
Yeah, he will make a deal with you, and you'll owe him a favor.
You see a framed picture above a framed bit of parchment above the exchange table that says, "I owe you one favor." Signed Sorn, and it's like under glass, like protected, and it's like written, and it's like there's like a bloody thumbprint on it too.
I love it.
All right. 1 second. So that's 450. 520, 550. So I'm just counting up everything I've got. So that's oil painting worth 250 gold. So a small silver ring worth 200 gold. Bang, 450.
Like so many things.
I have so much shit that I've stolen. That is a money thing. A deck of risque metal cards. I'm keeping them. You never know when you need some risque metal cards. 9 large opals worth 10 gold each. 90 gold there.
I mean, you want to go for a second mystery box?
Oh my god.
Don't tempt him. He will empty his inventory, and we will not get anything else done for the rest of the session.
I don't
We will
mind.
not even have talent
I
left.
do want that. Okay, alright.
What? I think while Pauly is like doing this, like, oh my god, another mystery box, and he's like going through his like inventory. I think Karu is up to the warlock dude, Garfield.
Yeah.
He's like, do you sell just like standard stuff here as well?
Sure. Yeah. What do you after?
Okay, I get hit a lot, and I feel like it's because I don't really wear much protective gear.
Can I recommend a shield?
I have to hold
No?
that, right?
Okay. No, I feel it. Not feeling you. That's fine.
Like I'd give up. I use both hands and
I'm
tentacles.
just gonna. Sorn will cut him real quick and go like, actually, now that you say that, I'm sorry. Sorry to interrupt. Sorry, Garfield. You're doing great. Good at your job. But Karu, I do have a set of leather armor that you can have. I've been meaning to give it to you for like a day since I got this tattoo. Like I just forgot to give. You weren't there when I got the tattoo, and it was a whole thing. But
How much is the armor buff like metagaming? Like
it'll give you an AC of I think. Well, for me it was 15. It's just standard
Yeah.
leather.
so like AC.
Armor class is 11. Armor class 11.
Yeah,
Plus
that's
dex.
worse than what I've got.
Okay.
I've
Well,
got
can't help you then.
I've got armor class 13
Yeah.
plus my dex. So yeah, thanks. So
Yeah, I just
appreciate
thought
it.
maybe you wanted it. I don't know. I'll just
no,
Garfield
no.
here. You can have it. I'll just throw it at Garfield.
Sure.
I mean, like
Regular non-magic leather armor probably worth like 20 gold.
Oh no, I'm literally just throwing it on
Yeah.
and saying, so whoever comes in that doesn't like, just give it
He
away.
catches it though and puts it next to the favor that you owe him.
Yeah, sweet.
Alright, 735 gold worth of crap that I'm willing to sell.
Sure. Yeah, they'll just exchange that, and then so you only have to make up the difference for that. Is this for your second mystery box?
That's what I'm thinking about.
Okay, put a pin in that. Let me go back to Karu.
Yes. Sorry, I just counted it all up then.
Yeah.
Karu endorses this decision, just so you know. Like he's like, yeah, get the box. Yeah, we could get something really cool. Then he
Alright,
turns around, he's like, okay, so like armor, braces, just something to help me out. I'm getting hit.
Shin guards.
We have some. We have some dragon scale mail.
Ooh.
Ooh, that sounds
Comes in a
fun.
few different types. You get a +1 bonus to AC and have advantage versus frightful presences and breath weapons of whatever color of dragon scale you get. And it can help you hunt dragons if you want to like magically discern the distance to the closest dragon within 30 miles of you. And because it's scale mail, MAIL. Are you looking for a medium kind of armor?
This is a very good question. What am I up to? Yes. Medium.
Medium.
Apparently, I also shields, but I just don't want one.
Yeah, of course. So that's fine. You've got a lot of hands. They're doing a lot of things. So
I mean, I could probably. I feel like I could have a shield, but let's go for the armor first.
So base level scale mail will give you 14 plus your dexterity modifier, max 2. So it'll effectively maximum up to 16 with scale mail.
It's like one better than one.
Yeah, so I think scale mail is slightly better. The dragon scale mail will give you an extra +1, like just a flat extra +1 on top of that. So you get the +1 at all times. The frightful presence and breath is against certain dragons.
How much is it? I guess is the next question.
What is it? Very rare.
Oh boy.
Yeah, let me. I don't have an easy cost for that.
Okay.
Maybe like we'll say 2,000 gold.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Regular scale mail,
right.
which is just the 14 plus dex,
Yeah.
50 gold.
What's with the?
The other one's cool. Wait.
That's a massive price hike. I know,
Wait,
that
wait.
other one has stuff,
Magical.
but like,
We
Yeah, magic.
paid for some dope armor for Yama. It's only
I got
fair we
super
get some.
fancy armor, yeah.
Yeah, it's only fair we get some dope armor for Karu. I will forego my second mystery box and pay for half of it.
the mystery box. I only have 593 gold.
I
That's
can
okay.
give you
That's okay.
500.
We can get there. Fucking A. I have a glowing skull that shines at light. That shines light at will, and an undead can't notice it. How much will you give me for this?
That's cool.
Trap.
Ooh,
I forgot about
Watch this. And I'm just gonna like flash it into Sorn's face again.
I think I could probably give you 100 gold for that.
Insulting.
He doesn't give that great of a price.
Yeah.
In all
But
honesty,
no,
I'm gonna keep that. But I've now got 835 gold worth of crap that I've just freed up. So there we go. There's 835 gold. So-
with that 835 store credit, we will have just over 2,000 store credit. I will give up the 1,200 store credit that I was gonna bank for a while to get Karu some dope as shit dragon armor.
Hey, apparently I have a musket that's worth 500 gold in my inventory.
Mm-hmm.
I have one of those too.
Oh yeah,
don't-
I have heaps of those. I handed out one to everyone.
Yeah, I
I
don't.
didn't
I don't-
realize it was worth 500 gold.
Must
Yeah,
be
there was.
what?
Yeah, the muskets. You didn't want one. I asked everyone if they wanted a musket, and you had your own guns, and you were like, "I don't want it. I've still got 3 in my inventory."
I feel like
Yeah, Garfield will definitely buy them off you. Probably not at market rate. He'll probably buy them for 300.
okay, well here, I'm not gonna use this.
All right. Is someone keeping track of how much money?
So how many? Yeah, give me a sec. I'm gonna
Quarter
open a
mile.
note.
835.
We have all right,
35 in stuff.
835,
Plus
1,200
store credit.
plus. How many muskets are you guys selling?
I've got one.
I've
So
got
300,
one.
300. I'm gonna sell 3.
This can partly pay for the mystery bag too.
900. I wanna bank some of it as well for next time. I wanted to use some on potions. That was the plan.
So how many muskets?
Why
are
would you
selling?
need
No.
potions when you have a
Well, it's-
mystery bag?
5. No wait.
Swan's not listening. Yeah, it's 5. So 12. That's 1,500 gold there. So give me 1 second. We will have.
So you've got 3,500 so far.
Hey, that's
One thing
that works.
I am just looking at though is scale mail, because it is a medium. It's like on the heavier side of medium. It does give you disadvantage on stealth. So if that's not something you want, we need to look at a different kind of armor.
Yeah, I like being stealthy.
That's fine. Let me look at some other options that are in the same
Okay.
price range.
Even like just like braces that add, you know how like you can get like braces that add buffs to your armor class and stuff like
It
that.
says, "Oh, we just got these ones in. Did you just sell these, Sorn?"
Yeah.
Yeah. We just got
My
these
God.
ones in.
I know. I would have had to pay 2,000 gold to unattune them.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, they were bound to me.
Yeah, so he says, we can give you these ones for 4,000. We just bought them for 2,000. It's going to cost us an extra 2,000 to unattune them.
Okay. No.
These go on your... If they're on your legs, they give you +1 AC and +10 movement speed. If they go on your
They're
arms,
dope.
they give you +1 to your attack and damage rolls.
They were like
Yeah.
the first thing I pulled out of the gachapon.
Maybe next time, if someone else doesn't buy them. I don't know. That's a lot of money. I haven't
No.
I haven't died
They
yet.
can go over the top of any other armor you get. So they
I don't-
are.
Yeah. Damn.
But you don't need to go any faster, I suppose. You're already pretty fast.
But I could always go faster.
I'm just gonna say I've also got these 2 flintlocks that 250 gold market.
Yeah.
What would I sell those for?
We'll say 150.
150, so an extra 300.
Ooh, how much does he want for the dodecahedron of doom?
Yeah,
I have all this stuff.
It's a
Um,
blue item.
been collecting
So that's-
since the start of campaign.
So the dodecahedron of doom is an item that Sorn sold to this place from Winfred. You notice
No,
it-
I never sold it. I
remember
never sold
watching
Oh
it.
no, you didn't
episode.
sell it. Okay,
I never sold it because I was going to sell it, and then
Sorry,
everyone
you're
got really angry at me. So I was like, "Well, I'll keep it," and it's currently sitting in my bag of holding.
There
It's
you
been
go.
sitting here forever.
Sorn
Oh, really?
has it.
I've
It's
got
not
it.
on the shelf. Somewhere.
No, it's in like the ship. I've still got it tracked on the ship storage bag of holding.
Okay.
But Sorn could have sold it for 1,000.
Oh, that's fine. That's not.
That's a
worth
whole
it.
mystery box worth.
Yeah, I know, but
You're the devil.
This is a mystery box worth of heaps of fun. Okay.
That's true. The dodecahedron of doom is pretty cool.
Mm.
Oh,
Do
we
you still
currently have
Do you still have
3.
the Quaffly of fire resistance? Did you start with
Yes, I've still got that. I still have that attuned.
that? Okay.
Yeah,
So you're still using that.
I've used it a lot because of the bonus to stealth. That's why I have the fire resistance.
Gotcha.
All right. I'm gonna give the warlock a bottle of Fey wine.
Okay.
Just keep our friendship alive.
Mm.
Give him one of those, so I'm going to mark that off. But we do have... I'm going to just say to him, do you have anything around that 2,000 gold sort of thing that will help my friend here?
Mhm.
Because he does tend to get really in people's faces and get slapped around a little bit. He's really good at it, but
Yeah.
we want to make him better.
Yeah, gotcha. Well, what are you looking to... Tell me a little bit more about you. You know, what are you looking to... What desires do you have in the armor department in terms of, do you want to be fighting dragons? Do you want... I mean, Mariner's armor's not going to help you because you can already swim real, I imagine.
Yeah. Do you have armor that makes people fly?
We have
Armor with wings?
we have a cape. It's not armor, but it's a cloak. We have either a cloak of the bat that lets you sort of be more stealthy, and you can grip the edges of the cloak and use it to fly.
That's cool.
In dim light or darkness. It only works in dim light or darkness in terms of flying. And if you fly into the light, it'll stop being like bat wings. We also have a cloak of the solid serpent that lets you pretend to be a random trunk, rock, or other object in the area. It's sort of like you could pull it over yourself and everyone would be like, oh, it's a cardboard
Solid
box.
serpent.
Terrible. Terrible. I mean, like, to be, like, honestly, it was more about, like, just not being as squishy as I am. If I think a good armor thing would be that, and if there was any, like, magical resistance, like, I'm thinking against, like, spellcasters or something like that. So, like, I'm already, like, fine against, like, charm effects, but yeah, maybe, like, a buff against, like, a... Hang on. Like, I can't remember what...
Well, the dragon scale now, or something equivalent maybe, you'd be able to like choose one resistance, right? You get a +1 to the normal AC and choose one resistance. Acid, lightning, fire. Poison, hold,
I mean, it would be kind of cool if there was something that you could do against Fae, because we're kind of fighting a lot of Fae right now.
Something against charm effects or something?
I already have something like I'm already good for that. Yeah. And he like holds up his little shark tooth tags. He's like, I'm already good against them. Mostly like I'm good with just like physical damage help at the moment. Like obviously all that other stuff's cool, but like if I could just like get a bit sturdier.
Yeah.
And you know, like I fight alongside this guy. He like points to Yama. He's like, and I just get knocked out, and he just stands still.
We have this one, and it's this sort of like softly shimmering leather. It says you have a +1 bonus to AC. It says if you die while wearing it, it will explode, dealing incredible amounts of damage to any celestial, fae, or fiend within 30 feet of you, and then they are banished to their home plane of existence.
Well, that's fun.
You are still dead.
I don't want to die.
It's kind
The
of
point
like
of the
final
armor.
fuck you.
Yeah.
I mean,
The whole point
wait.
of the armor is to not die.
Now wait a minute. Does it like a physical kinetic explosion or an explosion of energy?
An explosion of energy.
I mean, that might not be that bad because I can revive you.
Oh yeah, so I don't explode. Like
It's
bodily.
a wave of banishing energy.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Sorn, you are apparently a healer.
I can revive people.
But now, don't get me wrong. This isn't knocked unconscious. This is if you die.
Dead. Yeah, I gotta die. Yeah.
Haven't
Yeah,
I
yeah,
had to revive someone? I've used Revivify on someone in the party.
Lot used Revivify on you.
Ah, yeah, it was me that died. Well then.
There is the Hunter's Coat. That is a leather armor. Requires attunement. It has 3 charges. When you hit a creature with an attack, if that creature doesn't have all of its hit points, you can expend a charge to do an extra 1d10 necrotic damage. So if you're trying to be more aggressive.
It's very in line with what I am, you know?
Yeah.
I'm a blood hunter. It's a very...
This is called the Hunter's Coat.
Yeah. Yeah, and Katie's been playing a lot of Bloodborne over the weekend, so scratching an itch. Ooh.
Get it. Get it.
What would the Hunter's Coat set us back?
So this is a little bit rarer, so we'd be looking at probably 2,500.
God damn it.
I'm gonna like chime in and be like, "What about for your old pal Sorn?"
Well, I mean,
3,000.
You already owe me a favor, Sorn. I mean, I am always, as Garfield the Deals Warlock, deals are my specialty. If you want to offer me something you think can make up some of that distance, it's for your friend. It's for your elven friend.
Oh no, we've got the money, but we need to get potions as well. I'm just trying to like seeing if I could haggle that price down.
Oh, I'm
That's all
always
I was
open to
trying to-
haggling.
Yeah, how would you go? Like honestly, come on. We're gonna be back. You're gonna make a ridiculous amount of money off me. We know this.
Yes.
I'm not very good with money. And I do owe you that favor.
Yeah.
So you're always gonna get to collect. How would you feel about just calling it 2,000? Call it at 2,000. We're all happy. I did like those braces. You're gonna get a pretty good markup on those. So I mean, how's that sound?
How about this? You're so it turns to Karu and says, "So you're letting him do your negotiating, I guess."
He seems to enjoy it.
Gotcha.
I'm in charge of the money.
But like, I don't know, why are you talking to me? Like,
Well, because
like,
usually the person who wants the item is the one most willing to make the deal, and I love deals. How's this for a deal, Sorn? I would like. So are you trying to make up the difference here? Let's say, give me one of your spell slots for a week.
I love that.
Are we talking like a level 1 spell slot?
Well, it depends how much you want to knock off this price.
Oh man, a level
Oh,
1
so
spell
cool.
slot over 7 days. I feel that's 100 gold a day. My spell slots are quite valuable to me.
Okay, yeah.
We are about to take on a hag and hag's mother.
That's fine. Let me gamble.
No. I meant like
Make
that
sure-
makes
make
the
sure
spell
you're
slot
recording
worth
this
more
down.
money.
Yeah, I think that sounds like a fair thing, right? So 100 gold a day for 7 days, so 700 gold up front now. Now you won't be able to refresh these spell slots from long resting, short resting.
That's
So
fine.
You will always have one like blanked out one for the next 7 days.
Yep, that's okay. Okay, and what, an 1800 gold?
7 by 100. Is that what that is?
Yeah, so 700 gold off. And then I knock off the 1800.
That's a good bargain. I like that.
Mm.
Yeah,
Because
that's cool.
that could screw us.
Nah, it's a
Well-
level 1 spell slot.
That's him ditching his heel.
Make sure you're recording him say all this, Dan.
Yeah.
We're streaming, it's already recorded.
It could be good for hindsight.
So altogether, including your stuff and all that, I have here 4,535 store credit.
4,500. 4535.
Yep.
So I knock
sounds-
off 1800 from that.
That sounds like we have enough for another fucking mystery bag.
We need to get a lot of potions.
So what's the 1,800 you're knocking off that?
For the armor with my 700 gold. Oh, no. Are you adding the...
So I'm giving
fire-
you your total store credit now is 4,535.
Alright, so I'm going to knock 2,500 off of that.
Correct. Okay, yeah, cool. So then you have 2,035 store credit left. That's like
Yeah,
2 mystery
okay.
bags.
And then I'm going to say I also want to get 4 potions of greater healing.
Okay, cool.
So
I
that
think
was
they're
what,
priced
450 each.
different, right? Yeah.
I have like there's 500. Karu gives his 593 gold to Sorn of like this is for the potions.
Nah.
But
Keep it. It was store credit. Keep it.
okay,
Like you might need it. It's okay.
he's like putting on the armor like.
Put your armor.
We could
Naked in the
get
shop.
another. We could
He
get
is,
another
yeah.
mystery bag. We could do that.
Oh, Pauly, I'll just give you the 500 gold. and you
Don't
can-
give it to him.
Okay, we need Yama. Do you want to give me 500 gold so I can get another mystery bag?
Yeah, Yama's gonna give Captain Pauly his 500 gold.
Yes,
Pauly has been cut off by the Bank of La Floridita at the moment.
I'm gonna deduct 500 gold from my inventory.
Like a ping pops up in Sorn's brain saying your net banking has been frozen due to suspicious activity.
One more mystery
Cut
bag.
off.
Now, Karu, did you want the scale version, which is more AC but disadvantage with stealth, or the leather version, which is the not that?
The leather one, yeah.
I'll kick Paul. The extra. Wait, well, how much are the normal healing potions? They're all 150, aren't they? I'm gonna get one of those as well. So what have I got?
Why is your, oh, it's because your dex is so low. That's why. It's actually less armor
What?
than your chain
What?
shirt. Hold on.
Sake.
We can get you a chain one. I think scale. Yeah.
Yes, my dex is trash. I built a terrible character.
Hilarious.
I find it very amusing that he's really bad. Worst blood hunter ever.
Is it Kung Pao? We trained him wrong. It's a joke.
Joke.
I'm
If you've got an ass, I'll kick it.
gonna give
How do
Pauly
you like my
the
face to your fist style?
Pauly mark off 950 for your extra mystery bag because I'm gonna give you the extra 50 out of the store credit. So just mark off 950 instead of 1,000. And then I'll give everyone each a potion of healing and a potion of greater healing. Right.
Ooh.
So everyone should have 2 potions.
Alright, so we have no money. Because the first one I
No, we
bought-
still have money in the ship's coffers.
Okay, but I don't need money right now. I have 100 gold, we're good.
So,
I have money.
have you used all your store credit?
Mm-hmm.
I have 5 gold.
Yeah, I got rid of the store credit. It's all written off.
So, but Pauly, if you want to search Sorn enough to find the pocket to the ship's stash,
He can't open it. It's attuned to me.
I know, but he can try.
He's welcome to
Be a lot of
try.
tickling because there's mystery boxes.
There is. No, I'm not going to spend the ship's money. I'm a responsible captain.
Yeah.
Gambling my own money and Yama and Karu's money is different. Because we'll need the ship's money to live when we're broke and we have a few mystery bags.
No, the ship's money's already spoken for because we have to pay the crew.
True.
Actually, no, I marked off 2 months' wages for them.
Yeah, you paid the crew for quite a while, and
Yeah,
they're
they're
out
paid.
there crewing it up.
Yeah, they're paid for a while.
They
They might have even made us money.
Yeah,
You
they
know?
might be pirating.
He's hoping.
All right. Cool. I've updated your thing, Karu. I've just given you a bonus for now until I can work out like a chainmail equivalent of this armor
Cool.
to match your other thing. So you've effectively got +1 to what you had before.
Nice.
Plus,
It's good. Yep. I was gonna say when I'm in my hybrid form, I get another +1 to my AC, and I get resistance to certain damages.
and you can use these charges to add extra damage onto your
That's it. It had the necrotic damage. That's why I wanted it.
I'm also going to ask. I'm going to call over Karu and Yama, and just say, you know how usually I disappear and there's a loud bang.
Mm-hmm.
You know the other thing, like where there's a loud bang and then I just like fly forwards really fast.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Do either of you want to be able to do that?
Yes.
Yes.
I can give it to one person.
We can't wear one boot each.
No,
Why
I feel
not?
like you would just spin in a circle really quickly.
If we
Like
each
it's-
wore one boot and held hands.
I want
Yeah.
to tell you also they are slippers, so you'll look a little bit ridiculous.
Can one of us wear them and the other person piggyback?
Yes.
I don't see why not.
Yeah. Like, can two people go at once if they're willing?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Never thought to do that. When you cast this spell, choose a point you can see within the spell's range, then summon a bolt of lightning and ride it to that location.
I don't see any nose in there.
Well, I mean, as long as you're not carrying the person in front of you, because it says every creature in front of you must make a dexterity check.
So if they're
But if they're hanging onto your back, they're behind you, so...
Yeah, piggyback.
Who
I will-
wants them?
Look, I'd allow it.
Look. Dan's just like, fuck's sake.
Like, who wants them?
I mean, like, we
I
both
don't
want them.
mind. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Should
have
we
them.
roll for it?
Yeah, okay. Let's roll for it. Rollies.
Rollies. Don't
Actually,
forget to add your modifier.
What modifier?
Your
Oh, I
luck
rolled
modifier.
a 7.
Well,
Rolled a 2!
Wow. You're both terrible.
Oh.
We both don't deserve these.
Sorn's just gonna put them back in his bag
No,
and
no, no,
back
no,
away
no,
slowly.
No. That's not what we agreed on.
That's the Yama.
And Yama's gonna put the slippers on and then like gesture to Karu to like go on his
Don't do
back.
it in here. Don't do it in here. You will die.
Well,
Yeah, no, first time, when next tag, piggyback. So,
Yeah, like, because you can move 100 feet real, like, in the blink of an eye.
yeah,
Like, it's very
Yes,
useful.
yeah.
I
I'll
realized
actually
I
be able
really
to
need,
get into the battle.
yeah, and I realized I really need to get next to the hag if I'm going to be of any fucking use. So
Yeah. Alright, so, can I just do that? Alright, so that's the item. I just rolled it into thing,
Good.
but it is a homebrew item in D&D Beyond
Cool.
already. So you can just add it to your inventory by searching it.
That's a Dan custom right there.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
They were very useful while I was using them. And then I realized that I can just teleport, so I don't need them.
Cool. All right. You got all your fantasy Bunnings gear. You've got all
Mystery
your
bag.
potions. Mystery
Ah, yeah,
bag's doing it?
Pauly's extra mystery bag that we've paid for.
Okay. Fuck, I closed my mystery bag thing. I need to.
You never close the mystery bag.
Yeah,
Just
I
have it
know.
open at all times.
Yeah, can we get a smaller portal?
Alright.
That I just flick 1,000 gold into.
just
So-
yeah,
Bag
a
flies
mystery
out.
bag portal. Yeah, please, a mystery portal. I'd be
So
all
this time I
for that.
need you to roll a D147.
I just want to say I hate every second of this.
I'm so
147.
excited to see this dice.
62.
Oh,
Oh, it didn't roll. Can I? I'm
yeah,
just
that's
like,
the lame.
I'm sorry, just for my own. This isn't counting. I just want to do a 1d47.
And Josh, can you roll a d100 for me, please, if you're still there, buddy?
Oh, it didn't roll. Okay, I think the computer thing can't understand what that kind of dice is.
Yeah. But maybe.
Stop talking about 69s and roll dice.
65.
Well, you got a
Oh,
65.
close. Oh, jeez. He's
Um,
pathetic.
but,
I did see on the fantasy Bunnings there's like the knuckle bones. I really want those.
We have no gold left.
I know.
We
I'm
are
just
broke.
saying.
But we
were,
can
like,
come back.
They were like pretty useless, but I really want them.
Are they knuckle bones?
65 from Josh. Alright. So you reach into the magic bag, and you pull out, you start pulling out. You get your hand on some kind of pommel, and you start pulling out a serrated blade and hilt, topped with a dragon skull shaped pommel. As you do this, so it's a long sword with a serrated blade and bronze hilt, topped with a dragon skull shaped pommel.
Can it be a rapier?
As
guys do
as I
this,
know this is
yeah.
something you've been looking for a while, I will say that for a further, let's call it 800 gold, you can have these blades combined into the next version of Talon.
No.
I'll take it out of the coffers because I can see his reaction.
Look at him.
wait.
He's lost it.
Yep.
That's
It's already marked off. You don't have to
How
worry about it. It's
How
done.
about this? How about this, Sorn? Alright.
I'm not giving you any more spell
steal
slots.
from you. I don't steal from you, and you give me the money.
You can't get to the money. It's got another planet of existence. You can't get there. How about you give him a favor?
No, give me the money.
I don't like. Sorn's just like looking up his sleeve, but it's like the other sleeve. He's like,
like a little moth just comes out, you know.
he's like, I don't think that we have it. And then but my mage hand's like gone in, grabbed it, and gone up my other sleeve and out the back of my coat, and then come around and just drop the gold.
What does this sword do? What does this sword do?
Well, do you want to describe to me? Why don't you describe for me, because it's your character's weapon that's going to be walking around. How does the bird head, wing guard, and dragon head pommel, like how they take it away, they combine those features? What is the ultimate version in Timmy's mind of that?
Okay. All right. I like this. This is good. So you said that part of it was serrated?
So the blade itself was serrated, and where is it? 65.
Could I be really honest? What I'd love,
Mhm.
like what I'd really love, if this was to be the case, like is something that like I'd love to combine my +1 dagger to this.
Oh yeah.
Right, and so essentially have a serrated kukri that's attached to this, and then like that's one of the wings. The pommel would extend out with the dragon head there, and then on the side of that would be a kukri, which would be like a wing, and then that can just pop off, and then to be used and attacked with.
Yep.
And then the other side's like a guard as well, like so that's the rest of the guard, which would be the other wing. So maybe Fang and Talon.
Very
Fuck
cool.
yeah, that's dope.
PM.
So this the dagger you already had, was it already a +1 dagger?
That's correct, yeah.
Alright, this becomes a +2 dagger.
So, hell yes.
And it is a dragon tooth dagger, if you want to look that up. I think would fit very well here then. So you want to well, the weapon is bronze, and can't remember from memory what bronze dragons are. The blade is obviously a fang or predator's tooth. The handle is leather wrapped. You gain +1. You're going to gain +2 to attack rolls and damage rolls made with this weapon. On a hit, the target takes an additional 1d6 damage of the type that the dagger is. So acid damage if it's a green dragon. Or bronze dragon.
That's cool.
Yeah, I've already marked the money off. It's paid for. It's done.
So
I am
bronze
going-
dragons were metallic and... Let's say lightning bolt. So it does an extra d6 lightning damage.
So this is the dragon tooth one.
Yep. So a bronze dragon tooth dagger.
Bronze dragon tooth dagger. Okay, 1 sec.
Now it does say against enemies of the cult of the dragon, the dagger's bonus to attack rolls becomes +2, and the extra.
I can only see a dragon tooth dagger, which
Yeah,
is just
that
like
one.
Yeah, the bronze will be in the information pane.
Yeah, it's not even in the information pane. I think we'll just need to customize it.
Okay, you just customize it, sure.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll remove my +1 dagger then.
Yep.
Delete. And then, does Talon get anything special? You said what? He goes +2.
Well, no. If you're combining this with the dagger, this longsword was like sort of a dragon longsword. So we're combining this with the dagger instead of Talon.
Okay. Oh. I was happy just to have it plus. Okay. We could maybe.
Do you want to talk about it between sessions?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Someone's going to say on the way out, he's like, I didn't know that you could change weapons. That's cool as fuck. We're going to talk about this next time. Unless we have time now, guys.
I don't have anything special to happen with me, Red. Like, all I have is my sword.
Because, like, I have this thing, and I pop out the scythe, and I'm like, it'd be cool if it was a sword. And then I pop it away.
Garfield's like, but, I mean, isn't it your pact weapon?
Well, I made a pact with it. It's a magic artifact.
Sure. But, I mean, you're probably proficient with it if it's,
Yeah, but, like, I like a sword. They're cool. I'm a
This is
pirate.
just a
It's
bit-
weird
this
to
is
have a
just-
scythe.
This is just a swooshy sword. It goes with the whole Grim
It's also-
Reaper thing you've got going on.
It's also, for some reason, still giving me -1 on the damage. Even though I'm proficient with it. So,
Yeah. It's probably because
It's
it's
kinda
set
weird.
to strength instead of, probably needs to be overridden to your charisma.
oh, that's a good idea. I didn't even think about that. I can just
Anyway.
add.
You've bought all the
I can
things
just
you wanna
add
buy?
bonus damage of +1.
Okay. Should we
Fixed.
continue with some of the story?
Yeah, let's get out of here, guys. This is weird. I've given Yama the slippers of lightning riding, and Yama will have to attune to them over our next short rest.
Oh, I'm out of attunement slots, so I'm going to give them to Karu.
I have an attunement slot.
Alright,
There you
so
go.
Karu. And then I'm gonna say, well, Garfield, good to see you as always. Catch you next time. Enjoy that spell slot.
I will. Oh, all
Yeah.
7. You don't even know what kind of stuff I'm going to get up to over the next 7
Oh
days.
god, I don't want to know. I really don't.
What does it look like when you hand over the spell slot?
He just gets like a. I like to think that I'm handing it over in like a little vial.
Mhm.
So I'm
Like
like,
a little crystal vial.
yeah, like I pinprick my finger and I drop a little bit of my magical essence into it and like think on it for a minute and be like, this goes away in 7 days, and like imbue that into it,
Yeah.
and then hand it over to him.
He grabs it and he's like, like there's a little static shock on it. Like you can hear like the crack of static shock as he picks it up.
Yeah,
It's like, oh, so excited.
that's what he gets. And then I say, all right, guys, let's go. Oh, Garfield, can I have the coupons to skip the line for the
Oh, yes.
sausage?
Yeah. And he validates your parking.
Yeah, and I'll pass them out to
Yeah, you
everyone, and whoever wants a second one can have it.
Wait a second,
a
what?
button
Sorry?
sausage.
Sausage.
Oh, yeah.
Because Sorn doesn't eat meat.
Yep. It's mine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
You
Take
can
all
have
your
it.
items back.
All right.
All right,
let's
you head out to
get-
Bunnings. You get a Bunnings
get out.
sausage. They put the onions on the bottom so they don't, safety first. You get offered. Has Karu had mustard or tomato sauce before?
No, it's a whole novelty. He puts way too much on it.
Yeah.
He loves it, but he puts way too much on.
Yeah. Probably interesting that they have a squeezable gourd or something that shoots out sauces in bright colors. Cool. You munch your genuine pig product sausage in a bun as you head back to the portal that's still open in the parking lot that leads back to the Prismere.
I do on the way out as well. Just say I feel like we've earned the premium parking with how much we've spent here. So next time I want my portal right up the front, Garfield. I'll see you when we get back.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
Only
Don't
for
you
my
worry
best
about that.
customers. We'll get we'll bulldoze all this handicap parking. Don't you worry.
So well, maybe not all of it. Some of it, sure. Why not?
Yeah. All right.
And we'll make our way back.
So you find yourselves back. You've spent a good hour shopping around in Fantasy Bunnings. You've got your sausages. Spent a bit of time in the afternoon, perhaps eating some leftovers, attuning with your new magic items, working out how they work, etc. Where do you decide to go next?
Well, I guess we'll go see Pavlona.
Yeah, let's head west, southwest,
West.
west. Rachel
We'll go
West.
Well, you head back down to Nib's cave to get into the hot air balloon, and
Absolutely.
Your friend Clapperclaw is there, as he's able to help you get back to. He's the one that sort of navigated you from hither to thither, and he's able to navigate you back easily. So it's a bit of a march through the forests of the Feywild. You can feel sort of as you get further and further away from Granny Nightshade's cottage, the sort of overwhelming sense of dread and corruption is leaving as you get further away, and you can definitely feel it is weaker too as you leave that area. All right. You'll load yourselves in to the balloon with Lot. Squirt comes with you, the four of you, and Elkhorn. And you start drifting up over the realm of hither, as you make your way back to the bog that is Downfall.
I'll give Elkhorn the heads up that we're not immediately going to attack this hag. Like, don't like she looks evil as hell. Like, just don't jump her straight away. Like, we got some stuff to take care of before we do that. She murdered an entire village. It was the whole thing. Like, we don't want that happening again.
And Karu was so absent that I just don't even have him on this map.
Gone. Oh. Woo. We're back, baby.
Clapperclaw lands the as you sort of start coming down in the hot air balloon. Karu, once again, your excellent sense of smell is assaulted by more cooking. You've just come from. What did Karu think of the pork sausages at Fantasy Bunnings?
He thought they were very greasy, which is an unusual mouthfeel for him. So he spent a lot of the time afterwards kind of doing that kind of thing.
I completely forgot that we told an entire town to have sausage sizzles forever.
Yeah. As you start entering, like an overwhelming fug of just different kinds of cooking. Greasy, oily, some bug-based, some mushroom-based,
Okay.
tofu, frog-based, tadpole-based, egg-based, cooking swells up and kind of greets you from the swamp as you land. There's just lots of tiny little set-up barbecues around the banks of this city, of this small town, and just pretty much every single frog person in their finest nobility ruffles bent over madly cooking sausages.
Well, they listened. That's good.
Excellent.
Excellent.
I think Karu like points at the ones that smell the best from what he can tell. I think he's like, oh, that one's got tofu in it. That smells amazing. I don't know what they've
Yeah,
done to
I
the
like
tofu. That one's got an egg. I can smell egg. I want that one.
I'm just trying to find the map. So you come in for the landing near the old nobility perch. Sorn, is this like a what kind of landing you looking for here?
I'd like for at least one of my attendants to be waiting for me.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the dukes is waiting there for your arrival as the balloon comes in. He's sort of wringing his little froggy hands over and over.
Oh, what is he? Oh, this guy is going to ask me something straight away, isn't he? God damn it. Oh, fuck. And then we land. And I look at him and just go, what?
So we weren't sure when you were to return. The cooking is underway, though. I'm sure people are ready. You
don't have to be ready right this second.
Which
it's
horn
okay.
would you like us to blare for your arrival?
Just none for now.
The nun horn it will be.
No horn, no horn at all. I'm trying to keep this kind of quiet at the moment because we have to return to speak to Bevlorna and what happened last time. I'm trying to keep it on the down low.
Right, but you are here to judge the sausage competition, and
after I speak with Bevlorna, then I'll come back and then we can sound a horn. So just let me take care of this first.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. I mean it.
Give me a persuasion.
And
give me a persuasion check with advantage. You are his king.
Okay.
This is so good. I can't wait for you to fail this one.
That's a 26. I have a plus 10 to persuasion.
Yeah. And you're the king.
Yeah.
I think you're pretty good. Cool. All right. So he's like, yes, sir. Yes, of course. I will keep it on the down low. Only the closest of nobility and advisors shall be aware of.
Only you.
Yes, the nun.
I'm trusting you.
Yes, okay. He's sort of bowing and scraping, and yes, of course, sir, of course.
Enough of that. Stop. Just stand
well
up.
as that, like other frogs that's like turning around from their cooking, trying to have a look at the at the balloon.
I've got like a hoodie on with well, I actually have my cloak up and sunglasses on.
Give me a stealth check.
I get advantage on stealth.
Specifically to hide, you do, yeah. Which I think is exactly what you're doing.
A natural 20.
So, all the frogs turn around, all the bullywugs turn around to look for you. You duck down behind the hot air balloon. And it's just Karu, Yama, and Pauly that are looking out. They see you all. Kind of give a little froggy wave and then go back to their cooking.
I'm going to just say, okay, guys, I need to just... Where's it gone? Where has it gone? Oh, no, it's in my features. I'm going to say, all right, we'll go speak with Bevlorna, but I don't need all of these guys knowing I'm here, so I'll be with you. I'm just going to be invisible. Don't worry, I'm following you along. And as soon as we get to Bevlorna's cottage, I will drop invisibility. But I don't need them causing a fuss. Is that cool with you guys?
Uh-huh.
Huh?
And I just... Boop! I'm invisible. I used invisibility off my shadow touched.
So the Shadow King becomes invisible.
Yes.
How would you all like to get across the swamp to Bavlorna's cottage? Which is still missing a big chunk out of its side, by the way.
It's like a little bit of smoke happening. Can we take one of the boats?
Yep, sure.
Cool.
You'll load up onto one of the little dinghies.
I'll sneakily fly over.
Okay.
Yama feels Sorn just like perched and hanging, like legs wrapped around the waist. Just so there's like no footsteps moving as well.
And you're like
The floor is
under
lava.
Yama
Yeah, I'm
puts
like
his cloak like over you.
I'm just like a backpack.
Yeah. That's
An
so
invisible
good.
backpack.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Your cloak, I'm making the cloak like billow.
Oh, I rolled a natural 1 on my athletics. Oh, dear.
Luckily, Sorn is very light.
Yeah.
Okay.
You stumble as you get off the.
We're getting onto like a rocky ship too.
Yeah, there's still a bit of that. I'm assuming. Karu, do you jump on the boat too, or do you just swim across?
I swim.
Okay, so Karu perhaps can hold the boat stable a little bit.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe not. As Pauly, you head off into the sky, into the sort of foggy areas.
I'll just be like, I'll be like flying just above them as they go across.
Okay, yeah. There's definitely obviously a big hole in the side of the building where you exploded some stuff last time you were here. But there's still obviously the sort of trapdoor area from where you came in last time. Or those of you who came in from below. Where do you head in?
Back up the ladder that we used last time.
Yep.
Once we get inside, I'll drop my invisibility.
Cool.
Whee! Oh, yes.
So many maps.
So many maps. Yama is going to activate his Witchlight Monarch crown.
Oh, yep.
So his crown sprouts flowers, some wings shoot out of his back. And I'm going to also use my... I have an aura which grants me another +5 to my charisma persuasion check, so now I have a +13 persuasion check as we
wow.
walk into the hag's lair.
I'll reach.
Mm.
Oh no, you finish.
Oh no, I was just gonna say he's just looking his most suave that he's ever looked.
Sorn's gonna like reach into one of his, like into a bag of holding and pull out a crown, like the golden crown that we stole off Gangplank,
Oh, yeah.
and just like place that on my head because I'm the Shadow King. So I gotta look the
You gotta
part.
represent. Yeah. You enter into this part of Bavlorna's kind of chambers. If you remember before, there's sort of a pool of water at the bottom. Let's see if I can find a full description again. Reservation pool. So a recessed pool lined with moldy clay tiles takes up most of this large square room. Stagnant water fills the depression to a depth of 1 foot. Rising from the pool's center is the head of a stone well that gives off an unpleasant, pungent odor. In one corner of the pool stands a tall, dirty, freestanding mirror in an oval frame, and floating, normally, or I think last time you were here, floating on the water was a large lily pad. That lily pad is now missing. Creaky wooden floorboards are arranged in a 10-foot wide raised walkway around the pool. This walkway is crowded with shelves, tables, and stools in all shapes and styles. Almost every available surface is littered with stacks of dirty plates, scraps of food, and old junk. And then there are some dressing dummies pushed together in a corner, and a wooden spiral staircase up in the far corner. You notice immediately, though, as you enter into this room, that mirror is no longer just a freestanding mirror that's in this preservation pool, in this pool of water. You can see water sort of slowly trickling through the mirror itself, like just at the very base of it, that's kind of just above the 1 foot water level. There is something else beyond.
Okay, this is probably not a good idea, but I'm gonna go look at it.
Right.
Yeah, I'll come with.
As you kind of looking closer, you see a what appears to be almost like a castle on a craggy hill. There's kind of like lightning crackling in the back, in behind. It's sort of dark, and apart from when lightning kind of flashes and fills up the sky. Let me see if I can find a picture for you.
I'm just quickly healing myself too with my lay on hands, so FYI.
I'm just gonna point through and say, "Hey guys, it's my house." Not really, but it would be cool if it was.
Ooh, everything's black and white now. I like it.
Yeah, it's dark in here.
It kind of looks like this.
Oh god.
That's cool.
Oh, that's super cool. What? Is that the castle?
Mm-hmm. It's not the palace. No, this is
The
not the palace
okay.
from that you saw in the memories. This is somewhere
Okay.
else entirely.
Is
It
that
looks more like
Yon?
an amphitheater or some kind of theater.
Are we gonna get to fight in like a gladiator arena?
Don't give him ideas.
I really want to do that though.
That'd be dope.
Does anything through the portal resemble anything I've seen in any of the portraits I have, like the backdrop?
I think
Would
maybe
anything
one of the
stand out?
portraits probably looks somewhat like, I don't know if there's maybe like a little bit of lightning and stuff like that in the background of one of those portraits.
Okay. And would that happen to be the mother's portrait?
No.
Ah, so okay. Is this
Um,
Yon?
It could very well be.
Okay. Well, that's interesting.
In
gonna
fact, because you put that together, well, in the portrait, you probably saw that she had marionette and puppets. And so something to do with a stage or a theater would make sense.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's where I was going with it, but I first went immediately to this is where the mother lives, and this is not good. But if it's just Yon, it's fine. We've killed one of them. I'm like, all right, well, that's interesting. I'm gonna look at everyone and just say, do we want to try and get Bavlorna's attention? She's in the house.
Well, yeah, we came here for her, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna make my way over to like the spiral staircase, but before I do anything, I'm gonna like pop open my hole and pull out the portrait of Granny Nightshade, and like place it here, and then yell up the stairs, "Oh, Bavy! Yeah, you home? I'm back with that portrait you wanted."
No response.
Oh god. Alright, well I'm gonna place the portrait back in the hole. Summon that back up my sleeve.
Maybe you should just hang it in her house and she'll be appeased.
I feel like I need to give it to her. I feel like she's one for details. Like I left for 5 minutes and got cursed, so I'm just gonna like take a minute and I wanna like let my arcana, like my senses sort of stretch out a little bit. And do I notice that unicorn horn, like a feeling of like a unicorn horn anywhere here while we are here?
Give me an Arcana check.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna dig real deep for this.
Okay.
Oh.
Are you serious?
Mm.
Do I
Not
have
deep
any
enough.
auras from Yama by chance?
Nah.
Not for that.
Oh,
Damn.
no. Not for what? An arcana? No.
Well, that's an 8.
You can't seem to sense much.
Alright, well, I'm going to regroup with everyone and say, what do we want to do? Do we want to, like, go through and potentially have to go fight 2 hags? Or do we just want to wait for Bavlorna?
I mean, maybe she's upstairs.
I did yell.
We'll just,
She
go up there.
didn't.
We'll just go up there.
Yeah.
Let's just keep going through the house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll go through.
I'm not sure if I made this work. Oh, it works.
Actually, one intrusive thought. I'm just going to ask.
Sure.
Was that mirror fixed to the floor on a ley line in the same way as the other one was? I'm essentially asking, can I steal it?
It is affixed to that location.
Yes. Like walking through the house, I'm just gonna like say to everyone, it's really dark in here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like I feel like it was really like there were lights the last time we were here.
Mm-hmm. Well, there was one really big light
Well, yeah.
that was Pauly lighting things on fire.
Yeah. I suppose just walking through the house, I'm going to keep trying to see if I can feel any magical like thrums of energy through here. Besides that corridor of weird pictures.
Yeah, part of weird pictures.
This one here.
Gotta go back to these areas.
We're gonna get a bit soon, guys. I do apologize.
Yeah, I think we'll call it. Yeah, the walls of the hallway covered with scores of portraits depicting grumpy, sad, frightened, and angry people. The figures include humans, elves, halflings, bullywugs, and goblins, among others. The portraits are rendered in a variety of mediums, including paintings, etchings, and sketches. All are displayed in gaudy, gilded frames. A framed oval mirror 2 feet wide and 5 feet tall hangs in the middle of one wall.
Oh, does that mirror resemble the same one from Nightshade?
No. As you walk up to it and have a look at it, it reflects you back, but showing no emotion. So rather than the typical scowl of anger that Sorn perhaps has, resting scowl face, it just reflects him back, but just like blank. Like not. I mean, his features are there, but just like no emotion.
Okay. I suppose we'll spend a little bit of time going through the house, and then I'll say, I don't think she's here.
Yeah. The time you're here, you're walking around, having a look around, let me know if you want me to describe a particular room again, but there's no one and nothing here. It looks like everything's been abandoned, at least for now.
I looted a lot of shit too.
Yeah.
I'm interested in the fridge room. Has it totally like defrosted?
Yes, yeah. And
Cool.
there's an unfrosted dead body of a red cap in here.
Yeah, gross.
Alright, well, I think we just go through that portal, I guess. I feel like if it's Bavlorna's portal, it'll probably take us to somewhere important at least. Not just the middle of nowhere.
Well, yes, I guess we should definitely assume, though, that we will now be facing 2 hags
Yeah.
instead of 1. They've probably felt the death of their sister and now they're rallying, right?
Yeah, I think that's the case. Did we notice any of her little weird miniature Bavlornas around when we were coming through?
Oh yeah, like any kind of movement.
Give me a perception check. Anyone who's looking out for that kind of thing.
Oh,
23.
nice.
Like about town and...
I'd say that you see a few about the house, but they're all like sitting there almost like lethargic. As you walk past, like one that's on like a little side table, it's just got like plates or like dirty plates all over it. It kind of opens up its eyes and looks at you and watches you go past, but it just kind of like closes its eyes again and drifts back off.
Okay, well, I'm going to go out onto the balcony. Are there any of the big bullywogs around that I can see?
Sure, there's maybe 1 or 2.
I'm going to speak to one of them and say, this is your king. Like, in their mind.
Okay, Yeah, I was going to say, everyone turns and goes, the sausage festival begins!
I'm going to say, this is your king. It appears Bavlorna has left. Maybe gather the army and just be ready. We're going to find her. But if we come back through in a bit of a rush, you'll know, trust me, you'll know there'll be an explosion or something again. But just be ready.
The bullywog lets out a big, like, yes, well, in his mind, is like, yes, sir. And you hear, like, ribbit, like, a bit of a, like, across the whole... The sausage festival will begin in the Bavlorna's cottage. All noblemen to the cottage to prepare their sausages.
I was talking about the giant, like...
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
The Goliath one. There we go. Much better.
I'm
I'm going to say, okay. All right, guys. Now that the sausage fest has started, we need to go through that portal before they get here and we just get stuck dealing with that.
But you're pretty confident that there will be an army of them, effectively.
Yeah.
In this house, at least.
Yeah, sweet. That was the plan. Just in case we need to get out of here, like get back through the portal and run, we have a wall of bullywogs to protect us. They won't do much, but like it'll slow her down.
Cool.
Cool.
All right. I'm just gonna say do you all line up and step through the portal, or is there other things you wanted to do in this house before we?
No.
Nope.
All right.
Yeah, I'd imagine we've got at least 20 minutes before the bullywogs descend or ascend.
Yeah,
because
they've
we're
got
up a ladder.
they got to get all the charcoal and all.
Yeah.
Together.
We got some time to do other shit. I wasn't like it's just I'm planning ahead.
All right. So you head through the portal, and you find yourself there's sort of a crack of thunder as you step through, and you find yourself sort of on the edge, looking at this big amphitheater entrance. There's a big door. The surface of the door assumes the likeness of a skull-faced hag. The Moon Twin is not welcome here, it says. All others may step forward and pass through the black curtain at the end of the entrance hall. And then the visage splits down the middle as double doors swing open, revealing a decorated hallway with discordant chamber music playing. In front of the there's sort of a black curtain. Oh yeah, actually let me load this up.
Oh god, what have we done?
This is so cool. We're gonna die.
This is kind of what we had to do anyway. So I'm not allowed inside?
Are you the moon-faced twin?
I am the drow. I think that's what that means.
Let me just get rid of Diana. So at the end of this sort of corridor, standing in front of a black curtain, is a goblin dressed in like motley, sort of jester clothes. He taps his clownish scepter on the floor to get your attention, and says, "Hurry, hurry! You're late. You need to get on stage."
Oh my god, yes.
You don't have time to memorize all the lines. We'll need to improvise. And he just tosses a script over his shoulder. Worry not. I'll feed you the lines from the wings if you get stuck. And that's where we're going to end it this week.
That's awesome.
You guys going to do a nice performance and Sorn being locked outside. Nice.
Cool.
Forced party split. Let's go.
Love it.
I sent you a thing, Dan, for like what I'd love like for like the talent upgrade to be.
Okay, yeah. Because I was thinking this like rather than getting two separate magic items, you and I talked about upgrading Talon.
Yes. So each time you swing this sword at a foe, it gains a charge for 1 minute or until it misses. This sword gets a +1 bonus to hit for each charge.
Until it misses and then resets, does
Yep.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have a think about that. What's its maximum?
No, it doesn't seem to have one from what I saw. I just looked at. It's like D100 magic swords. I was like, that sounds
Okay.
cool.
That's
I should
I mean
read
that's
through it.
wild because if you keep getting a +1 to hit, then you will
You can't miss.
eventually never miss.
True. Okay, that's fair.
I've
I didn't
just
think
seen-
about that. It just
I've
sounded
just
really
seen
cool.
all of the cheer and hope leave Timmy's face.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
I guess the other option would be like it can get up to a +3, but when you miss, it goes to -3, and you have to build it back up again,
Yeah.
or something. I don't know. I'll have a look at it. But yeah, so you've found through a bit of a roundabout way, you have found Motherhorn in Yon. You've skipped a lot of Yon, but that's fine.
Right, we can go back through it.
Yeah, we have to leave. So we'll just do it backwards.
Yeah, and this is, if you're still in, I'm not sure if you're still in, that is, you can look at it on the stream, that is what Yon looks like.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're in trouble.
Alright, cool. We'll call it there this week. Thank you very much. I know Josh, Spacehawks, I don't know who Spacehawks is, but I love them
Oh,
already.
it's Manda.
Alright, perfect. And thank you for rolling mystery boxes, Josh. I know Timmy really enjoyed his glass bottle. In fact, I need to, before I lose that,
Add that in there. Yeah.
add that in of what that is.
Is it
Can
going
you
to be my
send the
inventory?
mushrooms too?
I think Sorn technically has it because you threw it at him.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, I've still got it. It's on my notes.
Let me put a little note here to myself. Note to self. Give bottle description and mushroom descriptions, right?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll do that after the stream.
I'm so excited about those mushrooms.
Sweet. All right, and we'll call it there for everyone else. Yeah, you didn't even see what the bottle was yet. You need to look at it in the light of the moon to discover what that bottle does.
Cool.
Everyone else, good night, good night. We'll catch you next week, hopefully. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.